hello, and welcome to Codenames Live, the show where, we get together remotely to play a game of deep interpersonal connection. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming and hanging out with me today, and just connecting with one another here on the show. It's so great. Oh boy, just starting it off good. We're joined here as usual. We got captain of the red team, Tim Riel. Welcome.
What's up?
I see. And
why you gotta be like that?
We're giving a lot more notes today. And moving on, captain of the blue team, we got Jason Hatrick. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Oh, well, let's see if we can turn that from an okay to a great. We're going to work on it. On this show, we play Codenames. If anyone out there has not played the Codenames, then I will explain how it goes. But before we do, we have two fabulous guests who are with us all the time, smiling like a kind of Make-A-Wish person. We have Brendan Mckiegan. Thanks for spending your final moments with us, Brendan.
Thanks so much, everybody. And I want to thank Wisers for sponsoring tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ghost of the old-fashioned. The ghost of the old-fashioned, brought to you by JP Wisers.
I like that it kind of disappears with my green screen. That's fun.
Yeah.
I like that you kind of make it disappear.
Well, whenever you're drinking spirits, please make sure that they are, of course, ghosts. And Logan Avery-Cooper, as usual, welcome back.
Hello.
How you doing, crowd favorites?
I'm not a crowd favorite. I think most of the crowd actively hates me. This is sponsored by Corona.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, it
Delicious.
is.
It's a great beer and a terrible virus. So wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Wear a mask, but we don't have to here because we're not even within 100 feet of each other.
Evan, don't wear a mask. You just kiss every stranger, but wash your hands.
Oh, okay, right. Make sure that you fully open mouth kiss each other for 10 seconds. Right. It's all good advice. Well, hey, let me give you all some good advice on playing this game. How about we get into that? Codenames, if you're not familiar, is a game where people attempt to give clues. We have a couple of spy masters. So Tim and Jason, you are the spy masters of the red and blue teams, respectively. You'll be giving excellent clues to your operatives. You'll be able to give a single word or a concept. So like a proper noun would be fine. You could say Muhammad Ali. That would be a fine clue to give. You could say Three Musketeers, either the candy bar or the novel. It doesn't matter. Or, a single concept. We play it pretty fast and loose with that. And you can give a number. And the number is how many little cards out on the table here, how many people in the party you can go and tap on the shoulder based on that clue. And they, of course, have wonderful names like Bear and Australia and Fire. Oh, yikes. But hopefully the two captains have had time to think of good clues and to have a way to signal their spies out in the field. Are you guys feeling confident yet?
I'm doing okay. There's a card there that makes me upset because it's ruining my first clue, so I have to think about it a little bit harder.
Which card is it?
It's
just point to it.
Yes.
But of course, the captains have to be careful because red team has 9 operatives in the field, blue team has 8. There are a bunch of real Godoy neutrals out there, and one card that'll ruin the game right away as soon as they touch it. If you've been tuning in with us here, then people touch that card all the time. People cannot help themselves. It is like candy to a baby. They keep putting it in their mouths.
People is his nickname.
It feels unfair to the neutrals. You don't know them, Evan. You don't know what they've been through, what their world is like.
That's true.
They're just going to a party. They don't know it's full of spies.
And an assassin.
Yeah,
right. One
of them is having a drink, making a nice conversation with someone, and that person is just like, "Excuse me, I have to go stab someone in the neck." And then, that's a weird twist to your evening, there.
It's a whole scene. It's wild.
That's murder, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I've been to a few of these parties, so it's pretty normal. But Tim, looks like you're up first. Red team, do you have a clue for your teammate? And we'll meet everybody at the end of the first game. So, Jeopardy rules.
Yes. I do have a clue. I had a better clue, but there's just one card that's making that terrible. So we are going to go a little bit slower than I would like. And I will say, as I do one quick check, Bird 2. Bird 2.
Okay, well, a centaur is a bird.
Yes, correct.
And there's birds in the Himalayas.
There's birds in Saturn, too.
In the wheres?
All right, we all know what they are here, so I'm going to go with eagle, which is the obvious choice.
Tick. It's tick. It's definitely tick. Pick tick.
And I'm going to tick off tick because you would tick a bird.
Firebird.
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 Oh my god, that would be a good clue for bird.
Right.
But I'm going to go the more traditional route of crane because you can't say Karate Kid.
Should have picked Firebird.
There we
It's
are.
not a bird, it's a piece of heavy machinery used in construction. Brendan, you fool.
Oh my god, I have to go.
Well, as you can see, a bird in the clue is worth 2 in the bush. Jason, what are you going to bring to the table with this kind of opening?
Tried so hard to undermine Brendan's confidence there at the end, but I don't know if it worked. I thought maybe it did because he said he had to go, but then now I feel like maybe he didn't mean it.
That's my secret, Jason. I always have low confidence.
But I've been thinking about this one, and I'm feeling confident today. So I think we're going to swing for the fences, and I'm going to say esoteric.
8.
8.
I don't even know what that means. So
Yeah, no, you don't know what that means.
I don't know if that would alter the meaning of the word in any way. I mean,
There's something ironic about not knowing what that word means, yes?
yeah. Well, folks, this is the first time this has ever happened to Logan. Please talk me through your thoughts and feelings.
And please, in the chat, help Logan.
I feel like I'm going to have to do some guessing.
Right.
Uh,
A real potpourri out here.
I don't know. I feel like the rabbits, they're pretty esoteric. Spells are very esoteric.
No, hold on. Now, before you get too far down the rabbit hole, why don't you just tell us what you think esoteric means, and we'll let's go from there.
No, how about you guys guess what you think I think it means?
Okay, can somebody in the chat Google esoteric for everybody?
Okay, I think a spell is esoteric. I think.
Okay.
Jennifer,
Actually, correct.
You're making esoteric films.
Okay.
It's actually true. Spells are.
Right. I think the idea of fires is esoteric, so I'm going to pick fire.
Interesting. Okay.
Right.
It's working.
Right. Australia is on fire, so I should pick Australia, I think. I'm going to
Okay.
hold off on Australia. I don't feel good. I don't think that's esoteric enough.
Okay.
How about Saturn? That's an idea. Let's pick Saturn. We don't know if it's real or not because the Earth's flat. So let's go with Saturn.
Jesus, what? Hold on. You guys fucking cheat.
No, fuck. I don't even know what I'm doing right now.
I know, there's an assassin on the board and you're just picking randomly.
This is pretty great. This is the
This is
best game of
amazing.
Codenames I've ever seen in my life.
This is insane.
I don't know.
You're 3 for 3 here.
You've got 6 more guesses.
Thieves?
My,
Thieves? I'm
My
thinking
good friend
Himalayas.
Dan,
I like mountains as esoteric. I'm gonna pick mountains.
What's up in the chat? What's up?
Boom!
Has defined
This is
esoteric
clearly
for us.
cheating.
Jason.
Be understood by only a small number of people with a specialized knowledge or interest.
Say again?
Brendan, I only cheat when I'm the clue giver. And all of the other times.
All right. That's,
Four more,
Okay.
and a bonus guess.
Okay.
yeah.
I'm feeling good about this.
Let's go. I like brushes, maybe centaurs. I like centaurs. Is kind of esoteric. I'm gonna go with capital. How about that? Let's try capital. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
What is happening right
I
now?
don't know. I think I should whip it for sure. I'm going to choose whip. No,
Whip.
I don't like whip. That's a bad idea. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Orange? I want orange. That's colors are esoteric. Let's go.
Shut your face. Okay, no, you guys are fucking with us. There's no way. There's no way.
No. What are you talking about?
100% you guys cheated.
Just randomly pick 2 more. It's fine.
Fine. I'll just randomly pick 2 more.
Just randomly. To be honest, these last 2 were a stretch for esoteric.
Yeah, it's a very stretch. It's a big
Dare
stretch.
you sully this game, you sons of bitches.
Oh! And there you have it.
Ruin this.
That's
Close.
Oh.
You just said yourself Australia wasn't esoteric enough, and then you tick literally has tick esoteric tick. It's like right there.
I guess that was the one I should have picked first, but
Well, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. I guess when you go waltzing through a minefield, you're going to find a new dance partner.
just get burned sometimes. I guess you just get caught on fire.
This isn't waltzing. There's no way that.
I
Talk
don't know
me.
what to tell you. I'm bad at this game. I'm also really good. I'm also really good too.
So I got to ask Jason, what
You just hit the assassin.
what were you thinking?
Well, I got 7 of them. You went for 8. That's greedy. We got a little greedy. We got burned.
Yeah, I should have. You're right. That's on me. I should have stuck with 7. I should have stuck with 7. We would have had a good solid lead, and then we could have gotten the next one on the next turn.
Jesus Christ.
So I'd like to know more about the logic behind esoteric. Like, are these just the least mundane words on the board?
Well, I wanted to pick something that would encapsulate all 8 of my clues at once,
Right.
Which I knew most people wouldn't understand, which led me to esoteric as the obvious choice of word to go with.
Sometimes you got to guess.
Sometimes, but
Well,
I
it was
am
surprisingly
surprised.
effective.
I am surprised we got as close as we did with Logan not knowing the definition of the word until halfway through.
I still don't know. I wasn't even listening.
I guess we got lucky up till that point. Ironically, once he did know what the word meant, thanks to Dan in the chat, that immediately led to his choosing the only assassin card on the board. So it's...
Well, we have the proof here. Knowledge is deadly. Do not know the definition of words. Do not look them up. It can only hurt you.
Tim, are you going to be okay over there?
Yeah, Tim, how are you feeling, buddy?
I don't like that this whole talk is still predicated on the idea that this was fucking chance.
Well,
Logan's gonna try to tell
Fucking
biography
fess up.
years.
Jason sent a picture of the fucking board, and you hit Australia so we wouldn't get mad at you. Well, too bad. I'm fucking mad at you.
well,
God.
unfortunately, there's no way to check if he is cheating or not. So we'll have to move on to the next game.
I guess we'll just have to not go for 9 next time.
That's right. Yeah. You'll want to restrain yourselves in your cheating, just to make sure that it remains the facade of legitimacy.
Where's the fun in that?
That's true. Oh. I like that this accelerates us towards the lightning rounds.
Yeah, no. It slowed us down. That game does not count.
Oh, no, you scrap that one?
We're scrapping it.
That totally counts.
For some
That's
reason,
practice.
Won legitimately. I didn't know what Eric Tarek meant.
Okay.
You don't know Eric Derek?
Brendan, you're the spy master.
I'm the spy master.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want the screenshot now or?
No, I actually like playing this game.
Well, very well. We got the teams lined up. Blue team's actually up first, so I guess in this case, Logie Bear, you better think of some good clues. Meanwhile, though, while you both pontificate about that, while you mull it over like a fine wine that you are ruining with spices, let's, I don't know, good people of the chat, we got a few people hanging out with us today. Do let us know how we're doing. How's our driving out here? Please feel free to send any kind of accusations towards our players. We're very interested in the trash talk that you may have for us.
Let's get a poll going in the chat. How many people think that Logan and I were cheating that last round?
Dear Lord, it's not even a question. Can we just move on?
Just a quick yes or no. Yes, you think we were cheating, or no, you don't think we were cheating.
Yeah. And, you know, and we will let the justice of the mob decide for us.
Because if the chat agrees that we weren't cheating, Tim, then you have to let it go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's let go. You're the one calling for a poll.
Oh, we've got one definitely on the board, so I mean,
that's my mom. I don't know if you can count that.
Well, that's not bias. I don't know what it is. She's obviously on Tim's side.
But thanks, Mom.
Well, sometimes.
It's weird to think that the person in the world who's known Tim the longest would still be on Tim's side, but there you have it.
Oh, why do you need that? Oh, so hurtful. Oh.
This program is finally taking the turn I was hoping for.
It's only because I've had debates with you, Tim.
Well, good audience, I've been trying to get our team captains to fight each other for a long time, and now we finally arrived. Brendan, are you feeling confident? Is the board looking good to you?
The board definitely looks to me.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, then I've stalled long enough. Logan, we have to have your clues. Let's get this going with the blue team.
Yeah. Okay. I don't like this at all.
Oh, the screenshot didn't work this time. Damn. Okay.
Let's go WW2 or 2.
Oh, shit. When you said WW2, I already saw 4.
Oh.
All right, Jason.
I like Fighter. I like Germany. I like Boom. I like Spy. I like Plane. I like Canada. I like Mine.
All right, I'm just gonna
have fun, Jason.
Wait for Tim to stop listing all of the cards.
No, those are just the ones that I can link directly in one go with World War II.
Well, you're a genius.
I'm gonna go with Germany first. I think that's the most World War II-y. I assume that's what you're referencing with WW2.
I think that's pretty safe. You could have done World War I too, but
I don't see Prussia anywhere on the map.
Yeah, I'm looking for Archduke.
But WW2 for 9, right? And just cleaned it up.
Ferdinand. Could be Fighter, could be Spy, could be Plane. Canada was probably involved in World War I. Would have been forced to be because they were part of the British Empire.
Because they sent fighters in planes.
I don't know that planes were that common during World War I. That's more of a World War II thing.
Yeah, if only the clue was World War II. Oh, man. You really stumped me.
No, I was still my brain was still stuck on World War I. I kept saying Archduke Ferdinand, and nobody corrected me. Well, you know, if last round is any indication, straight up guessing tends to work for us.
Yes.
So I'm going to go with Fighter, and I'm going to end guessing.
Well, I think that was pretty auspicious. You really blitzed it through those clues. Well, let's.
My mom guessed Moscow, so that was fun.
Oh, that's good.
Not even on the board.
Yeah. Oh, well, we're going to march it over to the red team. Brendan, what clues do you have for your teammates?
Well, I think I am also going to have to start slow, but I think it's a fun one. We're going to go with Espionage 2.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Espionage.
So right away, I'm going to go with spy.
Glad I didn't pick spy last time.
Very literal.
Yeah. Espionage. Espionage. Well, there's a thief. There's a web of intrigue. There is... No, those are the only two I can think of. So espionage. Hawk, plane, light, spark, horseshoe. Like, thief is kind of like a spy who steals, but I like web of intrigue is kind of cool. Espionage. Sean wants Evan to stop being esoteric.
Well, I guess the irony is that it's so common that I'm esoteric. It's my...
Stop dancing around it, Evan. Stop dancing around it.
Espionage, Tim.
I think now's when you go with playing.
I'm going to hit web.
He's going for the web. Okay.
Cool. I'm going to end guessing, although I don't think that was actually the answer. I think I got lucky.
Well, as we've seen in this game, you shouldn't let any amount of skill determine your victories. You can literally just poke at the table. You've got basically a 1 in 3 chance.
It's funny that we were literally just talking about World War II, and it's like Tim doesn't even know that the Allied forces used whales to spy on German U-boats.
It's true.
These are good facts.
Yeah, the best whale spy was named Frank.
Free Willy was loosely based on this story.
Yeah, it's Frank if you're his friend. His name is Francis.
In the real Free Willy, the kid hid inside the whale and then jumped over the wall to freedom.
I think that's Pinocchio.
Nope, it was actually the Berlin Wall that he jumped over, which makes it that much more impressive for a whale to do.
I remember this.
In the spirit of this conversation, I'm going to go with Allied 2.
Allied
whales.
Okay, well, this is becoming even more interesting.
See, now I really want to click whale. In part because ham is not on the board.
I was going to say ham?
No Allied ham.
Allied. Are any two things here allied?
Well,
Canada was part of the Allied forces.
Yeah, Canada. So was Jupiter, part of the Allied forces, the silent partner of the Allied forces.
You're familiar, of course, with the Hawk-Shark Alliance of 1985.
I'm sure I read a story, I think I was in a campaign once with a D&D character who was a thief, but he had a hawk, like a pet hawk.
Is this the movie Lady Hawk you're describing?
Maybe. I'm going to go with Canada, and we're going to see what happens there. Well, that's what happens there.
Good doy.
Really?
Good.
That's like the only card I knew for Allied.
It was the clear and obvious choice, but I am partnered with Logan. We used up all our magic on that first round.
You said a thing literally 2 minutes ago.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Well, I'll pick whale next time, I guess.
Yeah.
The Allied planes.
And then we'll know. Well, back to Brendan Mckiegan. Brendan, do you have a more maybe not allied, but maybe I don't know. What am I thinking of? Inline clue for your
a better clue.
A better clue?
Yeah, way better clue.
Let's go with
aligned. That was what I was thinking.
Let's go with... Oh, man. How am I going to tie these in? I am going to tie them in by...
Hey, did I tell you guys about my new Cinnamon Toast Crust churros?
Hey, that's a good stalling for time. I was just about to...
Look at that.
Did not know we were sponsored. Nice.
Yeah, if we can get sponsored by these guys. Hey, I did... Evan knows this. I did a video where I reviewed potatoes, and the Green Giant Company sent me a large box of potatoes when they saw my video. Edited by Evan Abrams.
What a strange time on the internet that was.
It was so weird.
When a company would send you a box of potatoes for talking about their product.
The Klondike Rose potato.
They were good. Brendan, what do you got? We're going to start the timer soon.
This is the only thing that I can think of to tie in maybe more than one. So we're going to test some outside-the-box thinking with Hudson, too.
Hudson Hawk. And, what's his nuts landed his plane in the Hudson River.
You're thinking of Captain Sully?
Yes, Sully Sullivan. Yes, Sully Sullivan landed his plane in the river like a hero, or as Jason likes to say, like a fucking idiot. Okay. So
that was aggressive.
Who said okay?
Oh, that was my nephew.
Okay.
Yeah, he's 9.
Oh, I was going to say your nephew is a huge Sully Sullivan fan. He's got the biography.
He's supposed to have his headphones on when Uncle's playing a game.
Oh, wow.
I am going to say Hudson Hawk, although I think I should choose the second. But Hudson Hawk, and I think Sully Sullivan landing the plane in the Hudson is the other part of the clue. Plane. No.
Ouch.
Darn.
Turns out not.
See, now I'm thinking I got lucky with fighter, and that it was in fact plane for World War II.
It was also Allied. It was an Allied plane.
Okay.
Right.
The Plane Whale Alliance.
Well, Logan.
Whale Plane Alliance.
All right, so Hudson, I'm now thinking there's a whale in the Hudson.
Could be.
Could be.
A lot of things end up in there.
Ooh.
Don't
Don't know how to link these together. Jesus.
Did I tell you guys about the lady I got mad at on the internet yesterday?
Wait, hold on. Wait. Are you saying that someone on the internet
said something ridiculous and then made me ruin my day?
and then you responded to it? Oh, wow.
I passively aggressively posted it to my Instagram.
It's pretty unbelievable. I can't even believe such a scenario would ever happen. Everyone's so measured and even-handed on the internet, especially here. Well, I'll tell you what. Logan, you have until Tim finishes his anecdote to get a clue out.
So I'm gonna go with Southist
Okay.
2.
As in the most south?
Southist?
Yeah, the most south.
Southist.
Okay, well that's...
Playing fast and
Celtics.
loose with the whole concept of the clue being a word and then a number. But there's the southest thing I can think of. There is nothing souther than Antarctica.
Yes.
I'm going to go with Antarctica as the southest.
Now, some might say that the word is southernest, but
It could.
Or
But I
southern
like
coast.
Southist. Also,
Yeah.
we're doing a show live, so we have to be funny.
unfortunately, this is what we have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Southist.
And to be fair, those people can shut the hell up.
They can suck it.
If you keep
Oh no, did I freeze or
going-
did you freeze?
Am I freezing?
Nobody froze.
I don't know. You're fine.
Everything
Oh,
is
no,
fine.
it
continue.
just told me that I was frozen. Oh.
I
You
feel
don't
like
seem frozen to me.
you keep going past Antarctica to the south and just keep going south,
Right.
you'll
It's
eventually get to Jupiter. That's what I'm thinking.
I like
I'm
it.
going to go with whale from the previous clue.
Okay.
And then, is
No,
that
so
the
that's
southest?
fine either.
Is there anything souther than a whale? Did he do whale twice? South. On most northern-centric maps, south is down,
Okay.
like a mine is down underground, where Logan keeps his bridges. So
I could 100% see Logan thinking a mine is underneath us, which is the southest part from me.
Tim did just say southest part, so maybe it's part.
Oh, that could be part. People in the chat, what do you think southest? What do you think the second one is?
Yeah, and please just let us know what you think the most southest thing possible is.
Well, he has the 2, so
yeah.
Yeah, I'll just call it there. Quit while I'm ahead.
Might as well. Well, now we go to the reddest team. Brendan, do you have a cluist for your teammatest?
I maybe do. Let's see if I can do this.
Which one of you is drumming?
Oh, that's me. I'm writing Evan a message right now to see if this is permitted.
Oh.
You know what? Hey, let's see what happens.
Right? I think it would be funny. At the very least, this will be entertaining.
Please just present it without any context, and we'll see what happens.
All right, here we go. Hopefully you're an adult.
What?
Now, speaking of esoteric,
what's
an adult, buddy?
JMS colon AU.
Take us into your mind palace, Tim. What's going on in there?
Well, I'm going to say on behalf of the opposing team, yes, that's permitted. You can give clues like that all night.
Keep them coming. Yeah.
Dude, I'm looking at the board and I have no idea what it means.
I'm going to choose Jupiter.
Okay.
I am going to choose Shark. Oh,
unfortunately,
I thought I had figured it out, but I was wrong.
Hey, that's okay.
Well, what were you thinking, Tim? What did you think he was trying to indicate to you?
I thought he was cheating, and he just gave me the first letter of all of my cards.
Oh,
no.
I'm like, maybe that's the cheat. Maybe that's what's happening.
Nope.
Yeah, I guess, Logan, can you form an acronym out of the first letter of your remaining clues? I'm very interested to find out.
Don't tell him to do that, because it's going to be like MB.
No, not a chance. I'm going to go with Ski Resort for 2.
Ski Resort.
Sky Resort. Gotcha. Sky
Resort.
It's a much more chill version of Skyrim. Jason, what do you got?
Okay. Well, I'm thinking when I was a skier and I was being sorted into the appropriate house, we did a lot of winter sports. So
what's a skier sort?
It's a
Ski Resort.
It's a very esoteric term. You wouldn't.
It's where you get ham for room service.
I believe it's room service.
Room service.
I'm feeling. I was thinking winter sports like snowshoeing, but I only see horseshoeing. Like maybe he saw horseshoe and thought in his head snowshoe.
There is if you do the kitty hill, the bunny hill, the tow rope, they call it like there's a T-bar to go up some of the smaller hills when you go to the ski resort.
Right. Oh, ski. I was doing Sky Resort. This changes everything.
Also, the clubhouse at the bottom of the hill is where you play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game, if you're me, at the ski resort when I was 9 years old.
I mean, my question is, Logan, are you an avid skier?
Used to more when I was
Fifth?
when I lived in Barrie.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a
You
bunch of
did look like the white abominable snowman.
Yeah.
When I was 9, I skied in Barrie too. We used to go to Snow Valley.
I've never even met Barry. Are you two still in touch with him?
Yes, he's in my sex tape.
I heard he got a lot of teenagers pregnant.
He's no longer in my sex tape.
That's a Barry joke, everybody. Don't worry, the Wi-Fi doesn't get there yet. Hey, I'm just joking.
I'm gonna go with the bar.
My aunt and uncle for sure watching this.
Whoa! Okay, we're already done.
Okay, that was quick.
Because I thought after you're done skiing, you go to the bar.
Right, a little après-ski.
Well,
Wow.
Well, I'm afraid it's all downhill from here. Red team.
I see what I like that. That made me happy.
What do you got? Are you gonna keep it inside the lines? Or will...
I'm gonna have to. Let's go with. How do I tie these in?
Right.
A core sort of conundrum to this game, I think.
What might work?
Ooh.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Worried about another word though. That.
QRB semicolon XY over. And then you can run the table.
Yeah, are there...
So first of all, that clue was the name of Elon Musk's second child.
JMS.au.
It's pronounced Steve.
Yeah.
JMS Steve.
Don't make us start the timer on you, Brendan.
I know. Okay, I'm gonna go with this and see if it works. Let's go with take 2.
Oh boy, Tim, do you have a special set of skills?
Not take 2.
I do. I think for sure. Oh no. Danielle. Oh, Danny's here. Oh no.
Yeah, so start doing good, Tim.
Oh, we gotta start doing good. Okay, so Danny's people are here. Hi guys. Oh my God. Hi.
Welcome to whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah. I hope you have a good time with this stuff. Thanks,
the
Dan.
dinosaurs. I thought it was a bunch of gophers.
Yeah, no. Danny has a T-Rex costume, and that she takes a lot of videos in, and it's pretty hilarious. And these are all amazing, lovely people.
Oh man, we don't have any costumes. Oh well.
Yeah, we have no costumes.
Give me
so
3
real
minutes.
quickly, the other two that I missed were mine and stock, but take.
Whoa.
I think take is thief. And there's another one for take, but I'm going to skip it. I'm going to say thief takes things. And that's it for us. And Evan, if you would like to let everybody know what the fuck is going on.
All right. Well, I guess so. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to Codenames Live. We're coming into the end of our second game here. The red team is doing quite well. This is where we play a fabulous game of Codenames with a few local comedians here. Well, local-ish, I guess. And yeah, we've got a couple of clue givers: Tim Riel, Jason Hatrick. Jason as the clue giver, the spy master of the blue team. No, he isn't. He's on the other side. Logan's the guy who's got to give the clues. This is what happens when I try to do the intro halfway through. But Logan's got to give some good clues. You're at the point where Logan basically has to try to get Jason to touch 4 things, and we'll see if he can do it. I don't know. What do you got, Logan? What is your clue and number?
With one clue, I got Logan to get 7 out of 8 last game. So
Yeah.
It's true.
we're simpatico tonight, so I'm confident that he'll be able to come up with a clue that'll work.
Yeah,
Yes.
synchronize.
That's
You
a
guys
problem.
You guys are bell simpatico. It almost works, and then you crash at the end.
Like this.
And if you're over 65, it's the end of your email.
Yeah.
Catico.ca.
Okay.
Danny's commenting on the familiar faces. By the way, everybody in the chat, Jason can read the chat. Evan can read the chat. I think Brendan can read the chat.
Yeah, I have
Logan cannot read the chat.
Logan chooses not to read the chat.
Chooses not to. I'm a rebel.
Yeah.
Sorry, Logan is unable to read.
Yeah, I can't read.
That's it.
Oh,
Sorry.
that
That's
explains
why
a
I have a lot
lot.
of trouble with this game.
All right. Well, I'm gonna recalibrate all the clues you give me to just sort of like
Yeah,
be more
based on the shape of
geometrical.
the words.
Yeah.
Well, that
it would
letter
be a lot
shape
better
is
if you
good.
did that.
All right, Logan. Enough stalling. Give this man his clues.
Okay.
No idea how you're going to do this.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
Stalling
Well, I have-
continues.
2 previous clues that were so brilliant I got none of them, so I've got those to go off of on extra guest clicks to help guide me. Although I think
Do we need to play the music?
I'm afraid so. Tim, hit the music. Logan, think faster.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Prism 2.
I couldn't hear it because of the music.
Sorry, it was Prism.
2. All right. Okay. Well, I'm already thinking light and glass.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
Right.
But the light passes through because of the a sad noise Logan made when you said those 2 words.
Just trying to think about how any of this could tie to ski resort.
Botanic in the chat wants to know how the game works. So while Jason is thinking, Evan, if you could do a quick explanation.
Yeah, so Logan has to give clues in order for Jason to basically touch the right cards out there. So the clue he gave was Prism 2, meaning that 2 of the cards out there, 2 of those words relate to the word prism. Jason is trying to find all of the blue ones before the red team finds all of the red ones. And yeah, that's why he's really mulling it over, because also there's a word out there that if he touches it, we'll lose the game automatically. That's an oopsie. But yeah, it's just that easy. It's just that hard. All you have to do is get all of yours touched before your team, your opposing team touches theirs, and you're good to go. It's just like that. The gray ones are neutral. They are neither team. Touching those just ends your turn prematurely and slides it on over. So, I mean, Jason, I don't want to hurry you along, but I mean, it'd be great to see an excellent example of how doing it right looks.
I was waiting for you to finish so that I could click.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and I am going to go with light for prism.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go with pass for ski resort.
Okay.
But only because I
ski
said
pass.
light. I said light and glass, and then I didn't notice it, but Tim pointed out that Logan groaned like he'd made a horrible, horrible mistake, and that's technically constitutes super cheating. But our team never cheats and never has, and never will.
Oh, I was just making noises.
So I'm just gonna go with pass.
And you've got your
Perhaps
bonus
ski
poke,
resort.
Jason. What do you think?
Do have a bonus poke to try and make it closer,
Yeah.
Yeah.
even though I think
Take a lucky stab at it, Jason.
I think glass might be wrong, but I think I need to click it anyways to teach Logan a lesson about looking at all of the cards on the board. So I'm going to say glass. Yeah.
Oh!
Oopsie
Wait, did we-
doodle.
Oh. Okay, so we're still live.
Yeah, we're still here.
Yeah, it wasn't the assassin card. It wasn't the assassin card. It was just a...
Okay.
Okay. Oh man, I can't. I'm trying to tie in the rest of my clues here.
By the way, everybody in the chat, do not feel the need to play by any rules. You are absolutely allowed to say words you think are the answer to the clues.
Yeah,
Well, not-
yeah.
Tell
Please.
us all the guesses.
Get involved, start guessing yourselves, let us know how terribly everyone is doing at the game. It is really, really critical that they be thoroughly roasted for their buffoonish antics.
Someone in the chat is saying, oh, they thought glass was it. That's because that logically, if you say prism and glass and light are on there, you would think that, naturally.
Maybe.
Yeah,
That
but
would-
not if you're Logan. You need to remember that Logan gave you the clue.
I really like the emoticon they have,
Yeah.
Yeah.
where it's
Yeah,
their own smug
somebody
face.
laughing. Yeah.
Pretty sure that's
You
Jason.
guys can also know that other things connect to clues. How about that?
Right.
How about
Trying
your brain
to.
a little bit?
I
I don't
know.
know. I don't know.
I'm
What do
having a hard
prisms
time
make when you shine light through it? What do they make, Jason?
They make rainbows.
happens?
They make colors. Neither of which is up here.
What's on the board? Maybe a fucking color? How about that?
Oh, also, people in the chat, we run an adult show.
There's a lot of adult words on this program.
You
Speaking
think
of words,
mint
though,
is a color? Was I supposed to get mint as a color?
Does he
Yes,
mean
it's
actually? Yes, that emoji does look a little like Logan.
kind of does.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, hey, speaking of words, Brendan Mckiegan, we got to get a word in for your partner here. You've only got one more to go. I'm sure
I'm
you can
trying
lock
to
this.
figure out a clue for it.
Oh,
Really?
Pressuring me. I'm gonna try this out. Let's dog one.
Well, obviously, dogs, they bring the boom, so it'll be boom.
What's
Ever
up,
licked the
dog? Kevin James here, and here comes the boom.
That's not true. Obviously, it's being silly. Dog is for the Westminster Dog Club.
yeah, the Kennel Club. Yes, of course.
Answer, yeah, the Kennel Club.
Obviously.
I'm choosing bark.
Oh, I thought when you said Westminster, you were gonna choose mint.
Oh, Westminster. Yeah.
yeah,
We
Wes.
won! Woo!
Hey!
That's
And-
2 in a row for the people playing along, which means every game from now on is a bonus game.
I thought you said the first game didn't count.
Yeah, that's true. No
Yeah, but
gipsies
not-
backsies.
Yeah,
Nah.
we can make the first game not count.
No, let's make it count. Let's just play bonus games now.
Oh yeah, you want to enter what we call the real
The speed
Thunderdome of
rounds.
this?
Oh,
Do this shit. Speed round.
Let's
All right,
let's
speed
do
round
all
it.
speed rounds. This
All right.
is fun.
Before we do, Tim, you might need to turn up the output volume on that weird sound.
Oh shit! Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, definitely make it louder because we're not going to get sick of it in the next time.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're entering into the lightning round where things are going to be coming in a little fast and loose. Our clue givers will only have until the end of that soundbite to deliver their clues. That's how we're doing it now. Just for a quick recap, though, we got to start a new game here. And choose who's the clue giver, who is the clue receiver, who's going to be pitching those clues.
Brendan was crushing it, so I think he should be the spy master.
Yeah,
But
Jason.
you haven't really been yet.
Very good.
You're right. I haven't really been, so I will be the spy master.
That's true.
Bada
I didn't really get to give more than just one clue, and then almost nailed it in one clue that last time. So.
Strong
For
powers.
the people who joined a little bit late, Logan went on an incredible streak where Jason gave the clue esoteric, and Logan hit 7 of the 8 before hitting the assassin.
On
And for-
turn one.
Yeah.
It was
And
very
so for those in the chat, the spy master is the person who's going to be giving a clue. The operative is the one receiving it, and they're going to have to make some excellent choices based on those clues. The spy master is able to say a word and then a number for the number of cards out there that are related to that word.
Hey,
The blue team
Hammond's
is
on the board.
yeah.
So, Jason, are you ready for your music? It doesn't matter.
The pressure is on. I'm going with Prism 1.
That's obviously light.
No, turns out not for some reason.
What?
Oh,
That's amazing.
Oh my god! I know what it is.
yeah, me too.
Oh, that's so funny.
That was great.
See,
God
the
damn it, Jason.
You gotta. The thing is, Logan's a very smart man. He just thinks on a different wavelength. So I tried to join him on his wavelength,
Right.
but he
Critical
came
error.
over to my wavelength. So we crossed each other, and then as
I
wave
don't think that
two,
means I'm smart. I don't think
our
that at all. I don't
attitudes
think that's how
cancel
smart
each other out, and then we just
Oh,
line.
well, Tim, your opponents are busy crossing their streams. Hit that music. clues.
All right. I am choosing Prison 3.
Prison.
Prison
is another thing that you go to. Prison, you're on death row in prison, so that could probably be it. I'm just looking for another one. Oh, death row. Oh, is death row prison? Is that like the word that ties in to make one word? Washington, the owner of the White House right now, has turned America into a prison. He's the worst human being alive. Train, that's the movie where they have a prison train. Oh man, I gotta go with row, I think, to start.
Okay.
I'm just looking for another word that might be prison, unless I see like a prison yard or a mole prison. Oh,
Prison
a mole
ham.
prison. There is a mole. I'm gonna go with row.
Okay.
Nice,
And
nice.
folk, I'm just going for it. Death row on a prison.
Whoa! Somehow not.
That
I
wasn't
do that
it.
sometimes where I'll try to tie two cards in together with the clue.
Yeah.
So death
Yeah.
row.
I did not. I
Sorry,
did not
buddy.
do that.
Sorry, buddy.
Oh,
Oh.
Jason, just so you know from last time, the use passes at a ski resort, and Horseshoe Valley is a resort. That's
Oh.
why I was.
Just so
right.
you
Last
know.
game.
How could I forget that romantic weekend you and I spent together at Horseshoe Resort, Logan?
How fucking dare you?
I guess it's because we didn't do any skiing, if you know what I mean.
And I also said that there's resorts around Barrie.
Hey, it was all French fries and pizza, baby.
And I
So,
said, take a lucky stab at it. How about that?
Yeah,
Oh, I
we
gotta say
did do a
too-
lot of stabbing.
I
A
gotta
lot
say
of-
too really quickly, my clue of JSM:AU was the stock market code for Jupiter Mines. And I had Jupiter, mine, and stock.
How
Yes.
the fuck do you know that? How do you know that?
So when Tim said who's drumming, that was me typing in Jupiter, mine, stock.
yeah, thanks to the invention of Google, we're able to really give excellent clues to each other.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Speaking
Great
of, the
clues.
blue team needs to come up with some fucking clues. Hit that song.
I'm going with Spider-Man 2.
Joel Spiderman.
Yep, which
That's one of my favorite.
obviously
The old Simon Rakoff joke.
The old
Wonderful.
comic.
Wonderful joke.
Yep.
And I think you
Spider-Man
were
is
referring to one of the newest Spider-Man movies where there was the Spider Ham.
Right.
There's
Right?
no ham on here.
Yeah, Ham's on
There
it.
is ham. It's right there.
There is Ham.
Ham's back, baby.
But I'm going to. I think I'm going to choose Bug. I think Bug.
Okay. Now,
And
this is
then I
related
choose-
specifically.
Now I have a bonus poke.
Yes.
So now that I know that he was referring to how stupid I am, I'm going to go with Mint.
Excellent.
Hey. I mean,
Very
no.
good.
Ooh, boo.
Hey, we're back to the red team. Before we get going again, hey, let's just all talk about how good Spider-Man 2 was. Isn't that a great movie?
It depends on which Spider-Man 2 you're talking about. The first Spider-Man 2, yes. The second one was shit, and the third one was good.
Wait, how many Spider-Man 2s are there?
There are three
there
Spider-Man
are 3
2s.
Spider-Man 2s.
Spider-Man 2s.
I can't follow this. I can't
Try and keep
I can't
up.
go there.
One was Spider-Man Homecoming, so that's not really Spider-Man 2.
Maguire, yes.
Right.
Holland, yes. Garfield, no.
No.
Oh, see, that wasn't. That
Andrew
wasn't his
Garfield,
fault,
I think,
though.
is still my favorite Spider-Man.
Tobey
Great
Maguire.
actor,
There was a
bad
Tobey
scripts.
Maguire.
Great actor, bad scripts. No, you could have put anybody in that role. Anyway, we're playing the game now.
Oh, right. Sorry.
No. We got no. If you start the Spider-Man talk, you got to finish the Spider-Man talk.
Tim, hit the music.
Tobey Maguire was the best Peter Parker.
No,
he was
he
a
sucks.
shit Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield was a shit Peter Parker and a good Spider-Man. And Tom Holland is born to play the role. Hit it.
We
For those of you who don't know Tim personally, you'd be surprised how many debates with Tim end in exactly that fashion, where he makes his point, plays loud music, and ends the discussion.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's because you're all fucking wrong. The clue is pie 2. Pie 2. Here we go.
Apple pie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That's
any
the
other
first
pies?
one. And then the other one is
That's pie.
pie train, pie bowl, pie shop, lawyer pie, plot pie.
Meat
Chicken
pie.
plot-
made
Oh,
with
chicken
ham.
plot pie. Chicken
Ham pie.
plot pie. That's what it is. Wait, how do you say it?
Plot pie.
Nut pie.
Get some of that lawyer pie.
How about some ham pie?
Right?
That's my favorite pie.
Pitch tail pie. Oh, got me right in the tail pie.
Don't you hate getting one of those compound pies? Those are the worst ones.
Nut pie, slug pie, shot pie, mole pie. It's got to be like apple jack. Whip.
Man, I wish there was like a whole stream of people helping you.
No cheating.
Yeah.
Whip. You put whipped cream on a pie.
Whip pie.
You could put some cool whip. Some cool whip. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go with Mazel Tov cocktail.
Nice.
So if it's wrong, it's on him. Mazel Tov.
Yeah!
Oh.
We've got a bonus poke. Would
Would
Should
you
I
like
use
to?
This
Should I
this
use
whole
it?
time, I
No, I'm
thought
gonna pick the wrong
We're-
thing.
we were encouraging the chat to
Chris-
cheat all they want because we were not checking chat until we were done guessing.
Oh,
Hell
there's
no.
my bonus poke.
Why would
Okay.
you think that?
Okay, I got
Madness.
prison wrong.
Okay.
I missed one on prison, so I'm gonna say it's a compound.
What's up?
Well done. Well done. You picked it up.
Brought to you by whiskey.
Look, we all have our various brain fuels on this program. Hey, speaking of, we better get some good clues out of Spy Master Jason. Hit the theme.
This is a total speed round clue. I'm going with 2.
A 2.
Fuck.
Two?
Are you fucking serious? Are you serious right now?
It actually is a legit clue.
Okay.
Yeah, I know which 2 I would have picked.
Right.
I don't know. I'm gonna go
What
with.
do you mean? Which 2 you would have picked? It is your turn to guess. You can pick them.
No, it's not my
So,
turn
like,
to guess.
It's
There-
Logan's time to guess.
Oh, I
It's my
thought
turn
that
to
was
guess.
Logan talking.
You could
No,
have
without
a
me.
mole. You could have a plot for a movie. You could have a movie pitch.
I'm gonna choose pitch.
A train to catch.
Oh,
Ugh.
Why did you choose pitch?
Yeah, talk us through it.
because is a pitch of your voice, and that's the closest I can think of for
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti,
Uh,
Oh, that was
pitch in your voice.
Jason, I really hope that the 2 words weren't nut and shot for
The clue wasn't it was
That's the sound I'm making inside.
Wonderful. Hey,
Okay, are you ready?
with this derailment, hit it.
In Love 2.
Why don't you just say love? Why is it in love?
Yeah, why is it be in love?
Jesus Christ.
This is turning into The Bachelor.
I'm gonna go with Shakespeare in Love.
Yay!
Okay.
Fucking Christ.
Why is it in love?
Just pick love. Yes, you can still get Shakespeare from love.
And Shakespeare was in love with a chick. Nope. He was in love with Jack.
That's right.
In love.
Wait, are you supposed to say that?
No,
Love.
Wait, I thought it was a chick that was Jack.
Oh, in love. I'm looking for like a tennis clue.
Okay.
Now serving in love. Shot. Oh, a tennis shot. Jack was in love with what's her name on the Titanic? Rose? Never
Why
saw
you
the
have
movie because
Jack?
I already knew the ending.
Don't know what that has to do with
In
Shakespeare.
love. Jack in love. And if Jack in love, Jack in the Box. I mean, same thing. Oh, I get
Nailed it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna hear about that later.
Oopsie doodle.
Shakespeare was totally in love with Jack. It was a love story.
In love. Yeah.
Oh wait, did we lose?
No, you didn't lose. It's just
No.
we're back to the blue team
Just a
now.
bystander.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, well maybe it
Oh.
was trying to think of the lyrics to that Crazy in Love song.
That wasn't it.
So crazy in love.
That's it.
Yeah.
I like that. Hey, you know what's my favorite song though? Segways.
I was debating doing something, but I couldn't really talk about what I was going to debate doing without really cheating a lot. So I'm just going to say
Right.
Just cheat at this point. I don't
Legally
care.
Blonde 3. So I'm
Oh,
only going to
Legally
cheat a little.
Blonde. Okay.
Legally blonde.
I'm only going
Look
to cheat
at
a little instead of cheating a lot.
Wait. You spelled blonde wrong.
I'm gonna go with chick. And
She's a chick lawyer. Yeah, nice.
I'm thinking
There was
See,
quite a
there-
plot.
it could be plot. It could be
No.
plot or it could be Washington.
Well, because she was really funny. She's such a ham.
I think it's Washington. No.
Oh, it had not. She was in Beverly Hills. Like
You're
New
thinking of
York.
Legally Blonde 2, a different movie.
Washington.
I didn't
Wasn't she?
say Legally
Yes.
Blonde 2. I said
Legally Blonde 2. Legally Harder.
I think you technically said Legally Blonde 3.
okay, I know I
Blonde
need
with
to
a vengeance.
path too, but it's not going to happen.
Very
Oh,
well.
come on.
Tim, do you have a clue?
Not
You
yet.
have
Then
to
hit that
find
button.
The tie that binds.
Okay.
Man, I've
Okay,
got
man, it is.
No, it's building on. I'm sorry, we're gonna fuck. That's all I got.
Hey, which one of these is a building?
Which one of these? Well, you're building a ham.
Building
I really want
mystery.
to click ham. I really want to click ham. Building a mystery.
Building a ham mystery.
Skyscraper. Now, what's something that would never tie into skyscraper?
Really making use of that bonus poke.
Yeah, the bonus poke. There is a stretch on my last clue. So
Which would have been Shakespeare.
In
no,
love.
it wasn't.
Nope.
was-
In love. In love. Oh.
Skyscraper in love.
Ham in love. Tail in love. Train in love. In love. Train in love.
They do run it. Sometimes you run a train on somebody when you're in love with them.
Mole in love. Shot in love.
Is that what the song Love Train is about? Oh my
I think
god.
that's
Oh yeah.
Gonna be a love train.
Train.
I got it in love. Oh, maybe
Hands on your front hole in the love train.
maybe like an in love is like when someone you know has someone they're in love with. Like when your friend gets a girlfriend and like that girlfriend becomes your in love. The same
Oh, like
way.
an in-law. I see what you're
Yeah,
doing.
yeah, like an in-law, but like an in love.
Okay.
Well, sometimes when you're in
Oh,
love,
that's my buddy's in love.
shoot somebody.
That's
Right.
Shannon. She's the in love. She's great. I actually really like her.
So ham.
Ham. Yes.
Sometimes there's murder in loves, Brendan. You should probably pick shot.
All right, I'm just gonna end guessing. I'm gonna. I don't want to just click something that's the opposite that ends up being an assassin.
Very good. Well, hey, Jason, before we get your clue, what are you eating tonight?
I told you earlier I would be, for those of you new to the channel, I always eat dinner in the middle of the show, like you're supposed to on a game show. I've got lovely tortellini and pesto right there.
That does look good. And a
Yeah.
glass bowl. What are you, a cooking show?
Yum, yum,
And
yum.
then my lovely wife made green beans and mushrooms, quote unquote,
Why do
the
you-
Italian way.
Your green beans look like asparagus.
That's
I've also made dinner
that's Skype.
tonight.
Oh, it's the ghost whiskey.
The ghost
Ghost
whiskey is returned.
Oh, it's key.
If you want an old fashioned, but you
Is it
don't
our turn?
wanna
No, it's not our
make
turn.
it
Okay.
No, it's Blue's turn. Jason needs to get those tortellines out of his mouth and give some clues.
I was
Hit it.
ready with a clue. Don't even need to give the clue. It worked so well last time. We're gonna try it again.
Okay.
2.
Can you even do that?
Yes, you can. No one can stop him.
It's just me letting him know that those are still up there.
Yeah, I know that it's
Oh
still
my
up there.
god! Now we know what you're doing. Oh, I get it now.
But now there are fewer cards to throw him off.
Right.
No, he is not going to get this.
He's not going to get this.
No,
For
I
sure
have
not.
faith in Logan. I have faith. I don't know where that faith comes from. There's no evidence to support having that level of faith in Logan, but I have it.
I think the one from the last time I missed was plot, so I'm going to hit that.
People
Okay.
in the
See?
chat.
Already going well.
Yes, Suited Monkey. I think you have got it right. I think you have nailed what Jason is trying to do. And so if Logan has finally decided to join Twitch, he can win this game.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's
That's
incredible.
That's actually kind of brilliant.
It just goes to show that if Tim were my partner, we would have gotten this.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, Logan, it's a
Logan just signed into Twitch. I just watched him sign into Twitch.
I've been signed in for a while.
Hey, hold on. Logan, before you guess your last one, because I know you already know what the answer is. Brendan,
yeah.
oh no, it doesn't matter. You would have gotten it. Never mind. Go ahead, Logan.
With
Yeah,
Skyscraper?
Nuts.
Boom.
I'm not going to lie. Until I went to Twitch,
Oh my god.
It was a tail. I was just gonna say wag. My guess was my clue was gonna be wag.
When your original clue for Tail
Tail.
was in love, was that where when you're really in love with someone, they let you in the back door? Is that what you were aiming for?
Sure. I was like Shakespeare in Love, and when you usually fall in love first because you're looking to hit that tail. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a tale as old as time. Well, some of us are more romantic than others.
Makes me sound way better.
But that would be
Yes,
a different
that's it.
tale.
It's a
That would be
tale
T-A-L-E. That's
Yes,
T-A-L-E.
Yes, but TALE isn't on the board, and
I
I
know.
need to make as many connections as I can. So it is a tale of love and not the pervy thing that I said.
I don't
Well,
work
hey,
because I'm not a Facebook parent.
Oh, that's true. Well, hey, I hope that everyone in the chat is having a fun time connecting with us here. We're gonna keep doing more of this bullshit. Do you want to mix up the teams? What do you want to do next here?
We
Sure,
should do another bonus round of like the super quick, because I haven't given the super quick Spy
Okay.
Master.
Okay, so same teams, and Brendan will be the spy master.
Give me,
All right.
can I have 1 second? You guys,
Yeah,
wanna
I'm
go
gonna go get some drinks. People in the chat, if you have questions or things you want us to
Kill
talk,
time.
I can put that in there while we go get liquored up. Evan, you got this? I mean, it's your job.
I'll be here.
Hey, while these dinguses are out of the room.
Quick,
Hi,
while they're
everybody.
gone, Brendan, should
I'm
we be on a
TV's
team?
Brendan Mckiegan. And if there's one thing I've learned, it's that a lot of my friends are not hydrated enough for July's weather. So what I'd like to tell you right now is that with July starting in full force, we've got a lot of hot topics coming up in the world right now, including the weather. And one of the things you need to do to deal with that is stay hydrated by drinking a lot of water. That's right, water. Tastes like Flint.
While I was away, you son of a bitch.
I'm sorry, the people of the chat asked that we dance for them, so I'm kind of
Oh, can you hit the music? No, Tim has the music.
unfortunately.
What's More chewing? I heard more chewing.
More mouth sounds.
There's going to be plenty of dancing. Oh, my glass is too full.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Does anyone like ASMR? We could try to do some of that. Okay. Tim does. Okay. Maybe I can find something to crinkle here really quickly.
What's ASMR? That sounds dirty.
Yeah, what is?
That's the issue.
one of the
People
clues
think
you
it's
can give.
dirty, and it makes me look like a creep because I enjoy it. It makes your head tingle when people whisper at you.
No. How come
okay.
it's the same cards?
Yeah.
You know?
Make it different cards.
Yeah, like we've already had a lot of these cards already. Yeah. There we go.
There we go. That's some new
Get
stuff.
those dickholes out of here. Get out of here, you dickhole cards.
Logan, are you giving clues
Yeah.
or am I giving clues?
Yeah, I'm the spy master.
Okay.
Logan's the spy master now, and we are starting it off with the red team. So red team spy master is Brendan Mckiegan, El Brendo.
Hold on, before we go, before we start, I really need to let you know that I put way too much gin in my drink, and I took 2 sips, and it made my lips numb. So, yeah, anyway.
Hit it.
Bollywood 2!
Bollywood 2. Bollywood movies have a cast, and they're in India, which is the Hollywood of India. So, India.
Okay.
Cast. I think it's still cast, but let's take a look around. Bollywood is movies on the big screen, so it could be screen. I hate it when I can make more connections. Bollywood is the Hollywood of Bollywood. I like, yes, Shaggy. I also like screen. Okay, I'm going with screen. Oh, it was a
Oopsie
nobody.
doodle.
Gosh darn it.
Classic misstep. But hey, now we're back over to the blue screen.
Son of a...
I mean, seeing everybody getting nice and intoxicated, sometimes I wish I didn't stop drinking. It's so good. So good to just taste some of that sweet liquor right now. But we can't think about this.
People in the chat, don't feel bad. He just means he stopped an hour ago. Like he doesn't drink after 9
Like he ran out.
because he drinks so much during the day.
Well, it's what makes me so sad. Hey, speaking of, we gotta get some clues out of the blue team. See if we could cheer them up. Hit the music.
Three.
Oh,
No,
sorry, hit swimming too.
Stop it. We need to play the music, Jason.
Play the music anyway.
No, Logan. Okay, Logan, you need to follow the format of the show. Follow the format. This is an easy concept.
Tim, play the song anyway.
Anybody.
Okay. Now we can proceed.
What's the clue, Logan?
I don't know. I'm afraid that if I do anything, Tim will yell at me like he just did.
3.
But for swimming 3, I think I'm going to go with swim laps. It's a thing you do in a pool, swim laps, right? I'm thinking ducks swim. Ducks swim real well. They're always swimming. Always be swimming.
Is that what?
Keep in mind, Jason, it's a real stretch for the other 2. So.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Face.
What?
What?
You swim.
Yeah.
I believe Brendan is calling a timeout.
That's a timeout called by Brendan.
He's having a stroke right now.
It's 2 things, okay? It's 2 things.
So, all right.
Called a stroke out.
Okay.
No, that's not
So
right.
you were having a stroke? Swimming.
He's stroking out.
I'm going to go with duck, even though he said it was a reach, because I was already going to go with duck and duck swim. And again,
Yeah.
when sometimes when Logan says keep in mind it's a stretch, what he means is keep in mind I didn't look at all of the cards. I only looked at the blue cards.
Yes, and the last time he didn't look at the cards, that was the assassin.
Oopsie. Oh boy. It looks like it was not duck. You dodged this one, red team. Hey.
I have some other ideas for future.
Suited Monkey asked a great question, Evan.
What's that?
Suited Monkey in the chat asked a great question.
Oh, yeah. Isn't it a stroke out when you have too much alone time?
I want to guess Palm then.
Wait, Brendan, was that your 7-year-old cousin again, or nephew, or?
First of all, he's 9. Secondly, yeah.
Oh. So these are all things that are right up his alley, then.
Yeah, when you stroke out is when you're alone, and all I heard was, huh.
He's still playing Fortnite over there because he doesn't like good games.
Sick burn.
Oh.
Brendan, Twitch is not the place to bring your Fortnite hate.
I don't even know what Fortnite is. I'm with Brendan.
Is that why we're in the negatives?
That's right.
Is that why we owe Twitch money?
Why do we owe Twitch bucks?
Yes. As long as you keep ragging on Fortnite, we never have to worry about subscriptions. You're making it easy for us.
Yeah,
I tried typing into the bank to convert my Canadian Tire dollars to Twitch dollars, and it didn't work.
Yeah, the conversion rate not good.
Can we win it back if I mention League of Legends at all?
Oh, maybe. See, think about what you're going to pander next while we hear about these clues. Hit the music.
Oh.
Clues.
Yep. I was just typing it out. Can't. Vertebrae 2.
Vertebra.
Yeah. Vertebrae.
What's up, vertebrae?
Okay, so spine, because that is your vertebrae, and ghost, because they don't have a vertebrae. No. I'm going to say bear, because it's the only other thing on this board that has a spine. So I'm going to say bear.
Ghosts have vertebrae for sure.
And Bollywood, I think, I agree with the chat. I think Bollywood was it. And if this isn't the assassin and we're wrong, I will choose cast next on my next bonus poke if I get one. Hollywood is my guess.
Attaboy!
Yay! Thank you, chat. Oh, I faked out Shaggy. Shaggy thought I would pick Ghost.
Oh, well, the only person Tim ghosts is his mom. So let's go on to...
What are you talking about? She's on the stream now.
In
By the way, chat, everyone say hi to my mom. She's
in
definitely...
the chat.
Yeah. Please, everyone, say hello to Tim's mom, who is hanging out in the chat tonight.
Who also
Shaggy's
accused
on my
me
back
of
in the
Logan
chat.
of cheating
I just
earlier
want to say,
tonight.
Shaggy
Yeah,
seems
how
to be
dare.
putting it down.
The cheating.
Hey, Blue Team, we got to get some clues out of you.
Thank you, Lexi. Appreciate that. In the chat.
Well, hey, while people say hi to Tim's mom, Tim hit the theme.
Fortnite
Clues.
sucks.
I'm going to go with game 3.
Game 3. All right.
I don't see Fortnite up there.
So, yeah, I was immediately looking
It's
for
not up
Fortnite
there, so you're not going to be able to get it, I don't think.
or League of Legends. I started playing League of Legends again. I'm not proud of it, but I did.
Okay, are you a Hearthstone man, Jason?
I played a little Hearthstone in my day.
Okay.
I'm not good at it. I'm not good at League of Legends either, but...
Well, can anyone really be good?
You are good at board games, though.
I'm
Okay.
good at board games. That's a kind of game. There's this one game I play when I stroke out with my palm. I'm going to go palm next. But I'm going to go board first. Board game.
Okay.
Okay,
Roulette. Roulette is a game. Roulette is a game. I'm going to play roulette next.
And you play it with a pistol.
Which is also up there. Check time.
Yeah, Mazel Tov Cocktail agrees with you. Game, pistol, and Russian roulette.
Of course, Mazel Tov Cocktail would agree with that.
Yeah.
Which is just such a great user handle.
Yeah.
Soft cocktail.
Roulette is played with a ring or a pistol, or a spinny ball thing.
Aren't we
Right.
also
That's-
supposed to do the countdown for guessing?
We haven't
we're not
been,
supposed
but
to- no, this is where the actual fun stuff is. People like watching this. They don't like us watching, staring at the board quietly.
yeah.
The
I feel
chat
like
thinks
Game
Game
Center.
Cast. Game Center.
Cast?
Well, that's just it.
Dreamcast?
Remember, this is Logan, who just learned how to sign into Twitch live on Twitch.
Right. So what does
he
Logan
probably
think is a
doesn't know what
game?
Yeah.
I know
Love
how to
is
do it.
love up here.
I want to.
Logan thinks love is a game. Is that up here? No. Okay.
I don't think
Link is
Link, like golf.
Zelda. No,
Or Link, yeah,
Zelda.
or yeah, that. I think it might be Link. I think I'm gonna do my bonus guess because I'll save that for the bonus guess. I'm gonna backtrack to swimming because I think it might be Wake.
Ooh.
Oh!
Yeah! I don't know what you were picking with game.
Whoa!
Wow.
Oh, the assassin!
Game, everybody.
So what?
Wow.
But there's a
Because the
what was
game
it?
could be tied. You could, I guess, it was tie.
tie, or it could have been stick.
You
'Cause
know,
have to put
game.
Tie game, and you play. You need a stick to play every game.
Yeah.
Play a bunch of
Stick
games.
games.
Every
Wait,
single game.
hockey. You use a stick.
What else? What else?
Yeah.
High baseball.
Pole vault.
Polo.
Pole vaulting.
But let's go back to swimming then, because I was thinking wake in the water.
Javelin?
You're swimming in the wake, you know. But it wasn't duck, which
Yeah.
swims, and it wasn't wake.
It
which
was
is in the water when you
grace.
swim.
I was thinking swimming race, where you could have a tie, and then there's a board. You look at the scores when you come in. That's
Okay.
what I was for.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
Nice.
So and I saw
That
duck
famous-
afterwards, and I was like, "Oh, I'm stupid." Okay.
That famous swimming tie that I should have known about.
Yeah. Logan is Adam West Batman clues.
I don't even know what that means.
A swimming tie. A tie where you check the board. The board is in a game.
Yeah.
The other thing, the next guess I would have had,
It
I
was
might have
Uncle.
gone with Link, or I might have gone with Game Center, which someone in the chat also said.
Yeah,
You-
but center is mine.
Yeah, but no, the Game Center wouldn't have worked. Like Logan wouldn't have given the clue game for center.
Yeah,
All
but I
right.
figured for game you could have got tie or stick. I figured those were pretty.
Yeah, tie horse stick. You know, the tie horse stick game.
Yeah.
No, but you
Mighty
can,
Hole
tie,
Silver.
you can tie somebody in a game. That's a
Right.
thing. Yeah.
Sure.
So
You
yeah,
can
you've heard
horse
ties
somebody
before
in a game.
that? How you tie? How you both come at the same time?
You can stick
That's a-
somebody in a game.
Jesus
Well-
Christ. Why are you guys giving me such a hard time?
Well, it is the nature of our little program.
Just be
Hey,
better at game. I don't know what to tell you.
We have time.
Yeah. Do we have time for one more of these? Do we want to
Sure.
hang out
Let's
and
do it.
We can do one more.
Yeah.
One
Well,
more.
you've all got freshly refreshing drinks, so it seems like a bad idea to waste the energy.
So, do we ask people in the chat if we play? Usually, we do a 90-minute game,
Yeah.
and then we do an after show. Would you guys prefer us to do more show, or do you want to do the after show?
That's true. Do you want another round of this bullshit?
Danielle,
No,
so
we're doing another round of this bullshit for sure.
Yeah.
Suited Monkey for the win.
Yeah.
More. And Danielle. Yes, more.
Suited Monkey gets it. They just
I
get
think
it.
we should do Super Speed, where it's speed round clues and speed round guessing.
But then there's none of this witty banter.
The repartee.
no banter.
Repartee. Okay, fine. Repartee 9.
You're giving clues.
Okay, here we go. Danny brought all of her friends. So she says whole game, so we are going to super speed the whole game.
Okay.
Super Speed.
Oh, Shaggy
Wait,
Chain,
what's
giving
the
us
Shaggy
the answer
Chain
to
game?
life, the universe, and everything.
Who's
Sorry,
Shaggy?
Whole game.
What whole
don't know.
game?
All the pressure. Okay, she wants all the pressure.
Look,
Nice.
just be on the honor system to talk it out and go fast, or we'll start pressurizing you.
More
So,
pressure than Mariana's Trench.
Yes, the
Okay.
band from Burlington.
I was
Hey.
going to say the actual part of the world where the water's the heaviest.
you know what? We've had enough
Oh.
dilly dallying. Put the pressure
Oh.
on. Blue team needs some fucking clues. Hit the song.
Oh, I'm guessing.
Jason, clues.
All right, I'm gonna go with One word clue.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Church? No!
What?
I was not in there.
Well, you already f***ed it up real good.
Last will and testament, and you chose church?
Yeah. That was his last one testament. What are you talking about?
Oh, you nailed it. You nailed it.
Nothing to do with a church.
Well, hey, don't think about it too hard. Red team, let's have that music.
Mammal 3. Mammal 3.
A horse is a mammal. There's an answer right there.
Okay.
Boom! A leprechaun's a mammal.
Lawyers are mammals.
Turkey's a mammal. So we're gonna go with.
Jack's a mammal.
Oh,
Turkey is not a mammal.
It's not a mammal?
It's not even close.
Bird. Turkey's a bird.
Yeah, you're running turkey.
Turkey's a bird, guys.
Turkeys.
Yeah.
Oh.
So good. I felt so good.
Yeah.
Leprechauns are mammals. That's
I was
close.
trying to speed round it too much, and I just went, hey, animal instead of mammal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said mammal because animal wasn't going to work.
Don't worry. I got it. Next round, I got it.
Well, Jason, you are the very model of a modern major general. I hope you can classify every plant, animal, and mineral. Give it a clue song.
Give him the Pirates of Penzance. I am the very model of a modern major general of information, vegetable, animal, mineral.
I'm going to go with Burgle, 2.
Burgle Bros.
I love to burgle.
Burgle.
Well, you burgle your mouthwash.
What
Okay.
did he just pick?
No.
What did he...
Pistol.
I picked
Pistol?
thief
Pistol.
and then pistol.
I would have picked pistol as well. Pistol.
Oh.
is
To
good.
burgle. To burgle. That's what I take when I go and
Okay.
burgle.
So
I
here's
take
what I think.
Okay, you ready?
I know
That
what I'm
take-
not picking, and I know what I'm also picking
Okay.
Cool.
for the bonus words. Brendan.
What's your clue, Tim?
Bunny 2. Bunny.
Bunny.
Oh, Jack. Rabbit.
What's up?
You got a bonus poke?
You got a bonus poke. You've got a bonus poke, my friend.
I do have a bonus poke, and I'm thinking back to mammal. And, man, what would be a mammal here? A leprechaun?
Lawyer, an undertaker, and a leprechaun.
An undertaker would be a mammal. So I'm
Same
gonna.
with the
I
lawyer.
feel like undertaker because nothing else here is saying mammal to me, and I don't think it's lawyer
Do you
based on another clue.
wait? Are you certain leprechauns are not mammals?
They're not real. They don't
They're
exist.
mythical. They're mythical. We don't
Sure.
know what their innards are like. Their innards
Let's
could be.
check.
Skittles.
Let's check with the chat.
Have you met Ray?
What do you think is inside a leprechaun? Is it Skittles?
No. It's whether they
Is
lay
it
eggs or not.
rainbows?
Yeah,
Or-
I don't. If you want to get into my brain space, I don't think leprechauns lay eggs.
Leprechaun.
This table talk is atrocious now.
Oh,
What?
Well, hey,
Yeah,
don't
here.
sit on it too long.
Yeah, here.
We might be
First
seeing
of all-
green from the leprechaun, but it's time for the blue team. Hit that song. Can you find the pot of gold, Jason? What's your clue?
Now that pistol's gone, I can do this. Gun, 2.
that doesn't help at all.
Oh man,
That's even worse.
it is because you have to check your plate gun, your
Oh,
gun notes. Oh, you
Your
gotta change
mail
guns. If you're playing Call of Duty, you gotta change guns a lot.
Yeah.
okay.
If you're wearing a dress, you have to tuck your gun into your stocking.
I have
Hold
no...
on, wait. Logan.
I think war. I got
You're
war.
getting a lot of help in the chats, bro.
I'm not looking. I'm gonna
Shut
pick lawyer.
That's what they're there for.
I'm gonna pick notes. for my bonus guess. No!
Wow.
People screaming the answers in the chat.
I love it.
For the record, chat, you are 100% correct.
Logan doesn't need help from anyone.
Do you know what I like? Is that a lot of people think that Logan is playing a character right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of deep character work on this show.
Oh my god. Dude, you're one of my favorite humans on the planet. You're
Dude,
so
I would have
positive
picked Undertaker, but literally the Twitch said note was one of the ones they picked early for the last Will and Testament. So that's why I chose it. And then you guys yell at me no matter what I do. So I'm just going to drink my Jack Daniels and have a mental breakdown over here.
Shaggy wants to know why notes. Can you tell us? I'm pretty sure it's because of a previous guest.
He just explained it. He just thought it tied into Will and Testament.
Yeah. Oh, right.
It did not. I thought I did not get it explaining. So
Yeah, well.
No, you're good.
Well, don't let this be your last will and testament, I suppose. Give a clue to your slowly deceasing teammate. Hit it. Labored segues.
Whiskey.
Drop Stitch 2.
Drop
What the?
Stitch. No, it's drop slash stitch. What the fuck?
I'm hoping Brendan remembers all of our games.
Drop Stitch? That famous Beastie Boys song where they threaded a needle?
Okay, hey, okay, that's something.
And,
Botanic in the chat wants to know, is that even allowed? And nope, not in the least is that allowed. We are in the bonus speed rounds where anything goes because Brendan and I have already won.
Well, now a drop stitch is a concept, right? That is a thing that you can actually say.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that's a suit.
This was last week where I gave the clue about suit, so I think he's tying this into dress, the opposite thereof.
Yeah, but there's a suit.
Go there now.
Why would I do that?
Why?
Oh.
There's also a hook and suit. That's a ridiculous clue.
So to clarify to everybody who came in a bit late, we have fun at the end of the show when somebody has won, but we are sticklers for a good game with rules and like boundaries. So if you come at the beginning of the show, it's a best 2 out of 3 where we play for real. You guys are just watching us be goofy now.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Oh, yeah, I mean, we can get pedantic like the rest of them. I can push my glasses up all day long. But,
whatever,
hey.
Egon.
That's right. Hey, let's... Speaking of, hey, let's roll it onto the blue team. Let's get another clue out of these clever boys. Hit it.
Sing it, Spangler.
Oh.
There's no music playing.
Sorry, that's me.
I'm going to go with Midnight Snack.
That's clearly not allowed.
A midnight snack.
Jesus Christ.
Well, if you can drop slash stitch, why can't I midnight slash snack?
It's a midnight slash snack.
Look, I can order whatever I want for room service when I'm at
I
the ski
can't
resort.
tell you how many times I've had to change the clocks to have a cheese string. Change and string.
All right,
So,
Logan.
look at-
Midnight snack. What do you think?
Okay, well,
this is what I'm eating.
for sure.
Oh.
No, are you serious?
Hey, it wasn't Cook? Wait, I can see the board. I don't know why
You know
I'm
what?
surprised.
Logan, I'm with you on that one.
Like, are you kidding me? I could have went and did all the other guesses that I had on there, but I was like, no, you know what, Cook? That seems reasonable for a midnight snack.
Because
All right,
when you
I
get
also
up for a
know I
midnight
guess-
snack, you're like, let me get the pots and pans and preheat the oven because I'm going to prepare something complicated.
Yeah, I do.
I like the guesses in the chat, Logan. If you want to take a look in the chat, I like the guesses in the chat, bro.
Yeah, some of those could be helpful.
Jesus Christ. I should be playing the game. I don't even know how to do this anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, Evans, did I hit the song?
You
put
might
it
as
on
well.
And it tastes well. other clue was
Coins 2.
coins. Well,
Coins.
we have different coins. Change is coins.
Change equals coins.
And then you have hook coins. Nope. You have
Egyptian coins.
Yeah.
Male coins.
I do think it's actually Egypt.
You do have to buy suits with coins.
Oh no, it's well, because you throw coins in a well to make a wish.
Could be
Oh.
Egypt.
And then you also go back to suit. That's the bonus. Yes!
Boom.
Friends, my friends.
Bow, 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 bow.
Woo!
Keep on guessing till the end. Bow, bow, bow.
Well,
I didn't know
congratulations.
that was a delicious cookie.
Munch, munch, munch.
That was a good cookie. I enjoyed that.
Look, nobody munches a cookie like Jason. He's really...
It's true, he's
Crushing it.
married now, so that's going to stop.
No more cookies after you get
Who do you-
married.
Who do you think made those cookies?
Ooh,
I showed it to the
you making
camera
up
earlier.
the group?
You're,
But it
you're,
was
you're in the
maple leaf
United
shape.
States. You're in the United States of America. I'm pretty sure it was elves.
That joke's only funnier the other way around.
Right.
Because I married an American who made maple leaf shaped cookies and frosted them red and white for Canada
Mazel
Day.
tov cocktail. I think Jason's the real winner with that cookie. Yep.
Yeah.
That's
True.
Also, Mazel Tov cocktail with night and plate for midnight snack. The two clues I was obviously aiming for.
Shaggy wants more chewing sounds, so we'll have to figure that out next week.
I'm not a
Shaggy, if you go back to my channel and watch the clips of all of our episodes, you will see that you are right. Logan always is the winner. Logan
Okay.
wins
Definitely one.
all the
Yeah.
time.
And unfortunately, Evan is always the host of the show, as Botanic asks, because my powers at Codenames are too great, and it would be unfair. So that's where we usually end it here here at the end of the program. Stick around if you want to hang out for the after show, where we have no structure.
Zero structure at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I think I am kind of a Drew Carey type. Just hopefully less creepy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I was
So,
more of a Wayne Brady type.
How does the
Wayne
after
Brady.
show work? How long do they have to wait? Because last time my mom got tired of waiting and logged out.
Hey, now that I've got it all set up this time, you barely have to wait at all. We're going to basically play the outro, and then you'll be in it. So,
Nice.
Let's, before we
The
sign off,
outro
though...
is the intro to the after party.
That's right, yeah. And then and after the party, it's the after party, and after the after party, it's the hotel lobby. And before we go, though, let's go around and guests first. Tell the good people who you are, where they can find you on the internet. I guess Logan's looking up on his phone. Brendan Mckiegan, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me at Logan Avery-Cooper on Instagram.
Excellent.
Besides Mckiegan, if you guys can see my name on the screen,
Yep.
I'm very fortunate that that's the only spelling of my name on the internet. So if you type that into the Googles, you'll find me across every platform. I would love to hear from you guys. Shoot me a message. If you don't want to send a friend request, that's okay. Just reach out. We can just chill, whatever. It's all good.
Brendan
We can
is
talk
so
about
lonely.
things like wrestling.
Ooh.
Yeah. I have Bret Hart's number.
Woo!
He hit on my wife a lot.
Oh.
That makes like 2 cents.
He
This
is the
story is
hitman,
getting
right?
worse.
So,
Yeah. So come into the after party and I'll tell that story.
Okay.
Awesome. Logan Avery-Cooper, where can people find out more about you on the internet?
Right. You can find me at Real Funny with Brendan Mckiegan. I host that show every week. Right, where I pretend to be Brendan Mckiegan. I have a picture that I put over my face, and it's real funny. You can also check me out at...
Wait, how do you not know you have like one social media?
I I host BattleCom every couple times every week, so definitely check that out. All right, my other alter ego, Paul Ash. Check that out, BattleCom.
Right.
You host it now.
I host, yeah, I've always hosted it. Just trolling Paul Ash at this point. And I don't know, just you have my my shoulders up there. Logan Avery-Cooper, the only one. There's no Logan Avery-Coopers. There's less Logan Avery-Coopers than there are Brendan Mckiegan. So.
Oh, a challenge.
So zero.
Well, there's one.
There's none. Even this one is not.
There's more than one Brendan Mckiegan. There's one Logan Avery-Cooper.
You said that, and now you're going to disappear like a picture in Back to the Future.
That's good. Hack my life. I don't even care. Take it.
You know what I love about that concept, though, of the fading pictures in Back to the Future, is that the history changed so that someone just took a picture of a chair. Because the picture itself still exists. It's just faded.
Yeah. They just love that chair, you know? This is what they're trying to sell it on Kijiji or some shit. Jason, where can people find out more about you in the world?
You can find me as the guest on next week's episode of Real Funny with Brendan Mckiegan, hosted by Logan Avery-Cooper. Where Logan will interview me, and we talk about how funny Brendan is. Which,
it's great. It takes about 30 seconds.
Show.
I bet a solid $100 right now that Brendan would watch that show. And might like it better than his own show.
You're not
two
wrong.
people talking about how funny he is.
You're not
That's every
wrong.
comedian's dream.
Yeah.
I am at Jason Hatrick on Twitter and Instagram. Definitely follow me on Instagram. I have never once posted on Instagram, nor will I ever. I just like collecting followers.
Okay.
Seeing my ever-increasing number of followers with no posts. If you want to see me streaming League of Legends, you can download the game and add me, and then we'll play together, and then you can watch me play while you play.
Right.
We can play
You
together.
can watch Jason beat your ass at that game.
I'm very bad at it.
Jason, you're supposed to trash talk people. This is how internet gaming works.
Yeah.
I see. I'm sorry. This is why I'm bad at it, because I'm not a horrible, toxic 15-year-old who's talking about your mother.
Sick burn. My mom is 15. It's weird. Tim, where can people find you on the internet?
Well, people can see me here. This is where I am. Fucking Twitch, Tim Riel. Subscribe here. We do this in all seriousness. The people you see on the screen are at the top of their game and amazing people. Jason and Logan and Brendan are amazing professional stand-up comedians. If you ever see their names, buy tickets to their shows. Evan Abrams is in the top 5 After Effects gurus on the planet. He doesn't like me telling people, but that's the truth. So if you're into
these people
After
don't
Effects,
give a fuck.
somebody is going to be into fucking motion graphics and shit. Somebody's going to be like, oh my God, is it ECAbrams? Am I actually watching ECAbrams? And I'll be like, yeah, you really are watching ECAbrams. But we do this every Thursday night because we love each other and I miss these guys so much. And so here we go. This is it. We do this every Thursday night, and I get to watch Danny before I do this. So thanks, Danny, for bringing all your friends.
Woo.
And
Yeah, that was great.
and yeah. Wait a minute, what's happening? As a pro streamer, you're supposed to have commands for your guest social media. Yeah, except I'm not a pro streamer, and you can read their socials on your screen right now. Together 6, just fucking type that shit in. Yeah, that is the ECAbrams. I know you guys are fucking with me now just to fuck with Evan.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for stopping by. Hope you stick around for the after show. I don't know if you can tell, but I had way too much gin. I am fucked right up.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be nasty.
So it'd be fun.
That's right, everybody. Stick around for the nasty show after this. This is where things get blue because it's after 10 o'clock. Is that how people say it? Anyway, I'm Evan Abrams. Thanks for hanging out. You can find my shit at CC RPG Cast. It's a podcast where people play Dungeons and Dragons and stuff. Don't watch the motion graphic stuff unless that's what you want. But yeah, we're gonna shut it down, and we'll be back at you in less than a minute. Bye for now, and we'll talk soon.
I'm also one. High five.
Oh, well, we shoot.
You've died of dysentery.
Dysentery?
That's right.
Hey, we're back.
Yeah, we're back. We're never gone for long.
I forgot to go pee. Oh,
Too bad.
Like
You forgot.
Now you got to pee on air.
To do that.
Oy. Hey, everybody who stuck around for the after show. Well, I thought it stuck around. Our viewers just went up.
People prefer this.
People were like, "Oh, thank God."
I really enjoyed after Danny showed up with her crew, watching our numbers spike up to 50 and then watching it plummet down to about 26 in the span of about 30 seconds.
Well, yeah, we are less fun than Danny, that is for sure, and also a completely different form of entertainment.
Wait, we're entertainment?
Brendan's sister just showed up and left. What's going on?
Oh yeah. Yeah, she was watching on her laptop.
She's a
On the other
ghost.
side of the bar. She's it's her son that you heard go, whoa!
Whoa.
He swore.
At all these fun cuss words he's learning?
Yeah. But
he's heard them. He's heard them.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any cuss words that he hasn't heard that we can maybe introduce him to?
That'll be next week's show. Next week.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Brendan, you've got to turn off the green screen. Your sister's a ghost.
I know.
It's
I know.
spooktacular.
Right now. It's the after show, so who cares?
He put a lot of time and effort into getting that screen to erase his only sibling so he could be the only child he's always wanted to be. Now you're telling him to just turn it off after all that hard work, Tim.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
To get rid of me.
So to make the after show a lot more fun, spam the chat with questions or commentary or make fun of us, and we will respond in kind. If not, you will have to hear our boring stories, such as my story about the lady who bothered me yesterday, and whatever the fuck Brendan was gonna say.
All right, Tim, let's go back to that. We'll take them in order of appearance. Tim, tell us about the fight you got in with the internet.
Oh yeah, I didn't get into a fight with the lady. There was a lady who posted something. She's a friend of mine, and it showed up on my Facebook feed. And I was like, I got really upset at her, and so I passively aggressively posted on Instagram. So she was upset. She posted about a thing that happened to her that day, and she was mad about it. She posted, the Uber driver stole my lunch. I'm 31 years old and at work with no lunch. And all I could think was, bitch, nobody stole your lunch. You forgot your lunch. That's your fault.
There is a
took it from her hands and drove away.
There is a chance the Uber driver stole her lunch.
It was an Uber heist.
Yeah,
Bitch, give me that sandwich.
I could be wrong. It could be the situation.
I want it.
It could be that the Uber driver was like, hey, that brown bag looks cool. Give it to me, and he took it from her. But I don't think that's what happened.
No, I think happened is it wasn't an Uber driver, it was an Uber Eats driver, and she was delivered empty cartons because he thought that smells really good.
Really nice.
And then he ate her lunch on the way there and then delivered the package.
Right. Well, that's a victimless crime, so.
Thinking because then he gets blamed on the restaurant, I guess. And restaurants are full of money and always do extremely well right out of the gate, especially during these times. So it's
Botanic for sure. From the front seat, he was all like, "Yes, how was your day? How are you?" Yoink for sure. That's what.
No, Tim. First off, no Uber driver asks you how your day is. They launch into a diatribe about how their day is going, and and if you're me, they give you advice on your marriage that you didn't ask for.
I stand corrected.
It's weird because all of my Uber drivers give me advice on After Effects and Adobe Products.
Okay, well, I gotta pee. So here you go.
I don't know why.
It only takes about long.
I don't like that he played himself off with music.
Wouldn't it be great? That's how
Tim's
long
way.
it would be, though. And he came right back. He's like, "Okay, we're back."
His way of ensuring no conversation can happen without.
Yeah, he puts on a loud song while he leaves the room,
so no one else can talk. Evan, so you do digital After Effects?
Sure do. I do them all.
my uncle was a digital effects supervisor for a bunch of things. He did Penny Dreadful and
Oh.
I think he did American Gods too.
Wow.
The first season. Yeah, he's done a bunch of stuff in Toronto.
What's his name?
James Cooper.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look him up. I do. I sometimes.
He actually directed. Fun fact: he directed the Boomtang Boys, that annoying Squeeze Toy video way back in the day, and won a Much Music Video Award for it. It was great. I like the song. It was like annoying though.
Well, I mean, sometimes I get on, people and interview them on my YouTube channel about, all their. I'm trying to get more people on who are like in more of an art director role or a creative director role. Just to kind
if you ever want to hook up with that, I can see if my uncle will be interested. He's a super neat dude.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah,
I'm into it.
Super interesting.
Can your uncle get my Brooklyn Nine-Nine spec script into the hands of big-time Hollywood producers who might hire me?
No chance. But I will read your
anyone-
Brooklyn Nine-Nine spec strip because I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Does anyone in chat want to read my Brooklyn Nine-Nine spec script? I will just...
Jesus Christ.
Jason, what I'd like you to do with that spec script is to forward it to all of us, and we'll all do sides. So,
Use it to give clues.
Is it, Jason? Is it better than the last season, the funeral of Madeline Wench? That might be one of my favorite episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Spoiler alert.
spoilies.
Oh yeah, she dies.
Put on your headphone.
No.
can't die.
Then you're gonna hear some shit, son.
You're gonna hear some shit, son. Truer words. Okay, let's get to that Brett the Hitman Hart.
Today.
Yeah, before we dive
Brett,
into that
that's what it
story,
was.
I'm going to bail out. I'm not. I've been under the weather today, so I'm going to bail out and go take more headache pills. And I will.
All right, man.
I will see you all next Thursday. When my understanding is we will not be playing Codenames next week. We're just going to be reading my Brooklyn Nine-Nine spec script.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think that's
That's
a
what we're
winner.
doing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to be Jake and Terry because the best scene in it is a scene with just Jake and Terry in it, and I don't want any of you looking it up. So
You have to be Captain Holt. You are Captain Holt.
I mean, it's just weird because that's the scene where they fuck.
Dibs on Hitchcock.
That's just
there's a lot more
Jason.
Hitchcock in this
Bye,
movie.
Jason. We'll miss you. Buy me
This
stuff.
is
at Target.
weird. Why is there a sex scene in a sitcom script?
Ew. And why does it involve Hitchcock and Scully?
Bye, Jason. Love you, buddy.
Bye.
man.
Love you. Bye.
Congratulations on your nuptials again.
Congratulations that we're allowed to talk about your wedding now. I'm sorry I ruined it.
It's all right.
Ruined.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Hatrick.
Ugh.
It's a good thing he got the button. Now he's just frozen on the screen.
No, he's gone now.
I'm going
Okay.
to cover his face with my face.
There's a big question mark now. There we go.
Hey,
No, I ate him.
Smooth movement.
Thank you. Thank
You've
you.
been hit by a smooth movement. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Oh, now-
Or ice in the
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Smooth Evan. Bum, 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 bum.
Ugh. All right, so what do you guys want to talk about in the chat?
I want to hear the Brett the hit on my wife Hart story.
Yeah, there's a Brett Man
Brett Hart.
Brett Man, wife guy.
Yeah.
A bitch.
Yeah. So Bret Hart's wife is the same age as my wife.
Okay.
I'm 8 years older than my wife.
Yes, you're both creepy. We get it.
Yes.
So you're as
Bret-
creepy as
but
Brett the
Bret
Hitman
Hart
Hart.
was also my childhood idol. So you understand how like this is a big age gap. He was super nice, super friendly. This was my, I want to say, third time meeting him.
Okay.
I met him once in Calgary when I was at breakfast with Trent McClellan and Nathan McIntosh, both great comics. And
Jesus
after
Christ.
breakfast, we were going to go to Hart House just to check it out. But then Bret Hart walks in, and I lost my mind. So I got my picture with him. Nathan and I got our picture with him. Great dude. Then he was at Comedy Bar in Toronto. I met him there as well. We got a picture. And then he was here in Ottawa after I moved here doing a Q&A session. at Algonquin Common Theater.
Okay.
And I messaged Algonquin's Common Theater and said, hey, listen, like I've hosted for Comic-Con. I love Bret Hart. I've read his book. I know what I like. If you need a host, let me know. And they went, sure, great. And we worked it out, and I was the host for that event. And he met my wife and took a liking to her. And this was in a snowstorm, like a massive snowstorm. My wife could not care less about professional wrestling. She's like, I don't get it. I don't care. This is dumb. And I said, sure. Also, I trained for a year. And she goes, yep, I wasn't there for that, so it doesn't count. So we went back to the Brook Street Hotel, and it was at the end of the cracking up the Capitol Comedy Festival.
Yeah.
So Jen Candy was there, John Candy's daughter, and I've met her a few times. She's lovely.
I did that gala. Ooh.
Yeah.
Was that year?
Patrick McKenna was there. Who else was there? The guy who is in the...
Stop, because I'm going to need to get the broom for all these fucking names you're dropping.
I know. I'm sorry. But I just mean, like, it was just really cool that, like, I'm at dinner having steak with Bret Hart, and then Jen Candy walks in, Patrick McKenna, and I can't remember his name, so I'm very sorry, but the guy who, he wears a fat suit on This Is Us because he lost so much weight.
Yeah. By the way, that's
Toby.
Jen Candy's...
yeah, I met Toby.
Yeah, Toby is Jen Candy's brother-in-law because she's, married to his brother.
Yeah.
Toby Candy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
so
it's an absolute...
shit. And
Toby
anyway,
Candy?
so at the table, it's Jade, my wife, me, and Bret Hart, and we're in like a triangle. But the whole time, we're just talking, having a conversation, but he's just looking at her, answering my questions. And like in that way where she's like, it's a big snowstorm outside too. She's like, I love you, and that's why I did this. And I'm like, and I thank you so much. And I felt like I had to lean in. I'm like, so what are you rhyming though? Like, hi, Brett. So what's the question I said though?
It's so anyway, the chat is first of all, just to be 100% clear, how much sex did Brett have with your wife?
0.
Okay.
She was not.
So that's clarified.
At all.
And again,
was
to clarify, the issue you have with the situation is that Brett wanted to have 100 sex with your wife, and you wanted Brett to have 100 sex with you, and it was a jealousy thing.
Yes, I would have taken a sharpshooter from him. My wife would not have.
Got it.
She would not have been sharp shot.
Did you keep trying to volunteer her to get sharp shot?
No, not gonna happen.
Jay, are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to try the sharpshooter? How about now? How about now?
Honey, that's Bret Hart.
Honey, do you know he's the best there was and the best there ever will be?
I slapped him on the shoulder once in Sarnia at a house show, and now we're having dinner.
That's how it works.
That's Canadian entertainment.
Yeah. Oh, and I mean, it was just really weird how, like, my childhood hero I end up having dinner with, he was super gracious. Every time I've met Brett, to be honest, he's been super gracious. And at that show, we had a beer on stage together, and we weren't allowed to tell anybody, so we had the red cups. And we went to dinner after, because I said, hey, man, like, what are you doing after? Like, do you want to grab a drink or something? He goes, yeah, like, if we could do it at the hotel, that'd be great. So I'm like, yeah, of course. So that's what happened. But man, it was such a weird night because of the snowstorm, too. And then I said, I'm actually going to be in Calgary at one of the comedy clubs in Calgary. I'm like, I'm performing there. I'm headlining for the week. And he goes, oh, well, why don't you call me when you're in town? So I went, sure. And he goes, okay, here's my number. So I now have Bret the Hitman Hart's number in my cell phone. And I called him when I was in Calgary. And he goes, hey, man, like, I picked up a last-minute thing. He goes, but he remembered. And he goes, good to hear from you. He goes, I'm not in town this week. And I'm like, okay, no problems. Obviously, like, whoa, fly back.
So just to echo to echo what's happening in the stream, you called Brett and you said I'm in town, and he said, "Is Jade in town?" You said no, and he said I'm busy.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I got thing.
Okay.
Very accurate.
Is your wife going to get a sharpshooter? No, I'm out of town.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yes.
And I already typed it in here, but Botanic
Oh no, I'm not coming.
Yeah.
Botanic is crushing this chat right now.
It sure would be fun. We won't know till we try. Gives a whole new meaning to the side Russian leg sweep.
Hey Logan, has a pro wrestler tried to have sex with anybody you know?
No, because I keep my love of professional wrestling secret.
That is my secret shame that I reveal to no one.
Yeah, it's my girlfriend likes to tell my other friends that I like wrestling, and then they start laughing. She goes, "No, really, he likes the Japanese stuff too." And I'm like, "God damn it!"
He likes incredibly esoteric wrestling.
You like esoteric wrestling? I like
That's so funny though. Like he likes the Japanese stuff too. No, I mean porn. Japanese porn, not wrestling. That's not wrestling. That's embarrassing.
And then I have to explain that Japanese wrestling is better than American wrestling. And it's horrible.
Well, don't worry, Logan. No one wants you to explain that to them either.
Oh, just watch it. It's great.
And, look, anyone who knows wrestling already knows that. Anyone who doesn't know wrestling doesn't want to hear it.
You'd be surprised how many people that like wrestling are just like, it's WWE or die. You're like, dude, watch New Japan for 30 seconds. Your head will explode. It's crazy.
Molotov Cocktail wants to know if you mean the guys in diapers.
The guys in diapers?
Oh, no, that's
no. Brett's super active. He has made like such a great recovery from having a stroke and all of it, and prostate cancer and everything else. Like legit though, he was a good dude, and he spent time with me on the phone a couple of times even after the fact. So
I think Molotov Cocktails.
I got some good things to say about him besides trying to sleep with my wife, and that's not a good thing. Don't try to sleep with my wife, everybody.
So
I'm against that. I'm very much against that.
There's a legit question in the chat that I need to seriously answer. Together 6. First of all, not a pro streamer. Thank you, Suited Monkey, for reminding everybody. Not a pro streamer. I mean, if all of you want to subscribe and get me over 50, we can talk about it. But I wouldn't suggest it. Just pop in every Thursday. I love Danny, and I love everything she does, but watching her freak out, trying to make sure that everybody who subscribes to her is happy, freaks me out. So if I can stay under 50 and have no subscribers, that would be great.
If we get 50 subscribers, none of them are going to be happy.
That's what I'm saying. It's like this way easier to manage. Just come watch us on Thursdays, and we'll be happy. But the real question is, the stream is named for board games for 2 reasons. One, Codenames is a board game. And the second is, this is a 2-parter. There's nothing really for a comedian game show or real stand-up. This isn't stand-up comedy, so I couldn't put it in there.
No, we're a panel show now.
We're a panel show, yeah. But
we're a panel show. I'm on a panel.
Board games Board Games is one of those places in Twitch where there's not a lot of people doing board games, but it still manages to end up on the homepage. So we're just hoping to get some stragglers every once in a while, which has kind of worked. Is Derpel even still in here? Derpel Panda picked us up because he likes watching board games.
He's been bomb, man. Like every week he's here.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Did I know him?
No, it turns out he's an improv comic out of New York.
Man.
Danielle, I think watching me freak out is why most people tune in.
Oh, okay. Suited Monkey. Yeah. Suited Monkey thinks we try to disappoint. We don't try to disappoint. That's just what we do.
No, we're working on it. I was actively being abrasive. This is a weird host character I do who hates other people.
Wait, who's L.A. Coops?
That's me.
That's Logan.
I know. Jesus. I thought I was being facetious, and Logan jumped on it, and then Tim followed suit.
That's right.
Logan, you guys.
Well, we're trying a new form of improv. Instead of yes and, we say no but. And,
No but.
It's really working out.
The no but improv.
Anyway, I'm not good at it, but
we're all middle-aged white men, so no buts is what we live with. Yeah.
hey, first of all, with recent science, I'm going to say third of a life.
Okay.
Third.
Sure.
Wait, Danny has been watching the stream for the entire time and didn't. Oh wait, did you not know L.A. Coops was Logan, or did you not know Logan was Logan?
Did you not know Logan was Logan?
Who's
I
Logan?
think she knew me was me, but I don't think she
know
knew
LA
that.
Okay, that makes sense.
What is usually what I hear from my girlfriend.
But his name's Butnick.
His name is Nick. Yeah.
Yeah. No butt is what I usually hear from my girlfriend.
No buts.
Well done, sir.
Well done.
Okay,
Or
nailed
Matt.
it.
I don't know. I don't want to choose.
Yeah.
I don't want to be called out for assuming a gender.
Yeah. Well, I know we don't usually talk about too much baseball on here, but it is.
Go on.
It was Bobby Bonilla Day yesterday.
Bobby Bonilla.
Bonilla.
No, vanilla.
Bobby
It's
Bonilla.
clearly vanilla. It's vanilla for sure.
Vanilla.
God. You
Bonilla.
know what? I want some vanilla ice cream.
Is Bobby the vanilla?
No. Guys, you're doing this on purpose. I know. Don't like it.
Bobby vanilla is my favorite.
Question.
Okay, guys, let's let him talk about Barbie Banana.
No.
All right. Okay.
Bobby vanilla.
Seriously though, Bonilla.
No, that's not how it's spelt.
Bonilla.
Bobby
Yes,
vanilla.
Bonilla. Bobby Bonilla.
Bonilla.
Go on.
Vanilla.
Oh,
Fucking
No,
strike
so
you in the face.
anyway, so he's this guy who has like an insane contract. He has one of the insanest contracts, or had, because it continues, right? This is the guy who gets paid out. What is it, like $1 million something every year?
Best contract you could have signed. That's amazing.
Like, it's insane how 5.9 million became 25 payments of like $1 million.
Yep, 1.19 million, starting in 2011, and it ends in 2035.
Yeah.
2035. So he's going to make $30 million from doing nothing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's just it. Is he playing currently?
No. He retired in 2000.
no. He retired a long time ago.
2000.
Wow.
He didn't even play for the Mets,
63.
right?
What the hell?
So this is like
He hasn't played since 2001.
So he's getting like Michael Jordan's. He's getting Michael Jordan's like Nike contract without having to fucking work with Nike.
Yeah, but Michael Jordan makes way more. But yes,
Well,
And he-
clearly.
but yes, Bobby Bonilla. He hasn't played since 2001, and he makes 1.19 million a year until he's 72 years old.
Botanic's got a good question in the in the chat. Would any of us work with that kind of pension? To be fair,
Pension. A
well, he said
pension.
pension. I'm not gonna fuck with that. Like, I'm too drunk to type 2. So, but if we're doing the honest answer to this, I wouldn't keep playing baseball. But what I want is a huge payday, so I can hang out with these 3 idiots and play this game forever, every night.
Yeah, but like in a studio.
Right.
Yeah, in real
Like
well,
that-
no, it's COVID. We can't fucking work in a studio right now.
Yeah, but if we had a studio, I could just put up some plexiglass.
True.
Also, I've been developing a game called Codenames.
Go on.
More.
Face Mask 4.
To tell.
Oh, see, I thought this is where the only clue you could give was with the top part of your face.
Oh,
So you have to intuit just from...
Use your eyebrows.
Brendan,
Yeah.
with 2 million, Suited Monkey says you could get a green screen that won't ghost your sister.
Maybe.
That's true.
Also,
But instead,
right-
I bought the $200 thing off Amazon.
But why is your sister trying to date green screens? I'm confused.
Tisk. But yeah, anyway. I don't know. If you had $1 million, what would you do?
My
with it?
sister is not in the frame, by the way. She left for a few minutes to go get some stuff.
Yeah.
You do need to keep telling us that.
Oh, she's back now.
We need those sister updates.
She's scooching.
Guys, don't worry, I'm back. Thanks for waiting.
Tell
You're
everybody,
welcome.
So much.
tell everybody your name. I feel super rude just saying Brendan's
Oh, yeah.
sister.
Brendan's sister. That's her birth name.
That's all he says.
I
anyway.
was planned as being younger than her, so her name is actually Brendan's sister.
Okay.
That's a great. It's my personal favorite sibling.
Very
name.
confident parents.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Oh, fucking Together 6 has just pointed out that I did something wrong. Brendan's sister, go off screen. I need to intro you with a 3.5-second song. Get off screen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Welcome back to the show, Brendan.
Wait, Evan do it.
Alexandra.
Evan do it. No, Evan do it.
Alex.
Welcome back to the show, Alexandra. Hey, Alexandra. Welcome back to the show. Great to have you here. Before the
guys.
break, we were talking about some of your projects. What is it like to be related to this knucklehead?
well, it's fucking exhausting.
I'm sure you have a lot of embarrassing stories about him, making pee poops in his pants and stuff. But
That was
who?
last week. That was last week.
Okay,
Moving on.
we don't want to go
was not in a
too.
good place.
Oh, Brendan, I was meaning to tell you, Brendan's sister is on the top of our baby list for what we're going to name our firstborn child.
Brendan's sister. I like it.
Brendan's sister.
Wait,
Brendan's sister.
aren't you having a boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, his name is BS. Yeah.
His name is Brendan's
Yeah.
sister.
BS. Like when a kid gets named BJ. Hey, that's BJ. This kid's BS.
You know who my favorite person is? BS Avery-Cooper.
If you're going to name somebody that shitty, you might as well just call them 69 and just get it over with.
BS Avery-Cooper initials would be BSAC.
Oh.
B-Sag.
Why aren't you wearing your headphones?
Is he having a stroke playing that dancing game or whatever?
Oh,
He's just playing Beat Saber in the corner, smashing every lamp.
I want Uncle to play Spider-Man.
listen, we're doing an important show right now. You're gonna have to wait.
So important.
He wants me to beat. So earlier today, I was talking about. You guys remember when we were kids, around like 9-10 years old, playing Nintendo, and we would ask our parents, like, "Do you want to try this?" And they were our age now.
And they were like, no.
And they're like, "Oh," and then we would like, "Look at them try to jump around Mario." And now it's just like it's the opposite. They're like, "Can you show me how to make Spider-Man slip through the crane?" And you're like, "All right, let me show you a tutorial."
My
Also,
dad didn't play a
here's
single
how
video
I
game.
school you on Mario Kart.
Yeah.
No, here's the scariest part about having kids. I have a 12-year-old and a 9-year-old, and then
Yeah.
when I think back to when I was,
Does he have my
Yeah.
kids or?
No,
Oh.
Yes.
that's not
You
your.
would-
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Not your
you
right.
would you would remember.
She has the opposite.
It would scar you.
Tim is a tripod. I've seen it. We shared hotel
That's true.
rooms.
You would be traumatized.
But the scariest part is I have a 12-year-old and a 9-year-old, and I think back to when I was 12 and looking at my parents, and they just seem like old and like normal people. And thinking about it now, I'm like, oh my God, my dad was down to fuck all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit. Like, did he feel this fucking energetic all the time when I was 12? Holy shit.
You know he did.
Yeah. Like, he tore my mom up, by the way. She's probably still watching. I just realized my parents are, like, still watching right now?
We're waiting for her comment. Jesus, Tim, I told you to shut up.
No, Tim, not about that.
Jesus.
Tim,
I'm
we didn't have sex after the kids were born. It just didn't happen anymore. Honey, I didn't want to. Honey, no.
Tim, stop talking about your dad's hog. No one wants to hear about his hog.
Listen, I'm legitimately waiting for my mom to type in. Yeah, there she is.
Yep.
I fucking knew it. Popped in. He's like, yeah, I still get a good dicking every once in a while.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Tim.
Dude lays pipe. What can I say?
What is that?
So what famous person befriended Brendan to get his sister?
Bret Hart.
Is it Bret Hart?
Bret Hart, I guess.
Obviously, I banged the shit out of Bret Hart. I mean,
My sister is the excellence of execution.
You should have totally got a good dick
more ways
while
than
you're
one.
a sharpshooter.
You're welcome. You're welcome, son.
This is turning into an Alabama chat real quick.
It's really turning into a lot of therapy for Alexandra's kid.
Yeah.
He's got
Future
headphones.
therapy.
He's fine.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Okay, this went too far off the rails. Hey, chat, bring us back on the rails. What do you guys want to talk about?
Tim yelling so hard his audio cut out.
Yeah.
Shaggy says should have taken your sister, Brendan.
Oh,
That's
here we go.
Question.
Like a reverse sort of thing where I hold my parents up for ransom? And
then
a fake pseudonym?
I have to Brendan be like, you know what you got to do, like get in there and get it done.
Just like whatever, shoot them.
Shit, I'd be like, God, okay, Bret Hart, Jesus, take it easy.
Okay, so before Evan goes into the real question that Danny asks, I do want to ask the not real question from Suited Monkey. You told us a story about how Bret Hart tried to have sex with your wife, and now just referenced how Bret Hart wants to have sex with your sister. Are they indeed the same person?
No.
Oh.
Good God.
No.
Oh.
No, Jade's a real lady.
But we do have a real question. If we can stop vomiting into our microphone. Impossible.
Oh, they really are related. Those are the same facial expressions.
Yeah.
And
However, let's get into it. I don't tour at all. I'm not a professionally funny person. But Danielle is asking, what is the weirdest venue bathroom that you've
Brendan,
had?
shut the fuck up! Evan, do your job. Evan.
Tim, did you drink all of the things?
Yeah, I think Tim's been
So fucking drunk right now. It's insane.
Tim's becoming belligerent. So good.
Yeah,
He's out.
Now he's just eating the cereal. Okay.
yeah,
Anyway.
Toast Crunch churros, and
Yeah.
he's on a sugar rush right now. Just lost it.
He's so the question was, what's the weirdest venue bathroom that you've had while on the road or on tour?
That's a question.
Weirdest. Who asked that?
That was from Danielle.
Danielle.
Really? Weirdest venue bathroom?
That's a weird question.
Weirdest venue bathroom I had would have been an airport in the middle of Ethiopia, where we were at an airport for a while, and thankfully they had urinals. But if I had to use a stall, it would have been the kind that was on the ground.
Yeah, squat pooping.
A hole, and you have to pull your pants down and also, I guess, hold them outwards.
Yeah.
And,
No, you actually want to take your pants off.
Right. Yeah. So that's definitely the weirdest one but even still, all urinals connected via barely a porcelain fence.
Okay.
You know, it was just if someone came up next to you, you would have played Red Rover with urine.
Good. Great.
You would have been linked arms. That's how close you were.
Yeah, but isn't that just basically like an upscale trough? Like lots of arenas have the troughs.
Yeah, but it was like kindergarten / trough, where it went all the way down to the floor, but also super close together.
Oh, that's
so a lot of
weird.
splashback.
Yeah.
I always liked urinals because it made me feel like it was just okay to pee on the wall.
Yeah.
Hey, oh man, I gotta get a urinal.
Yeah, me too. The answer for me is the weirdest bathroom. The bathroom itself wasn't weird, but I was in a venue when I did a show in where the fuck was I? Like Oakville or something. I was in like a weird Ontario city where the bathroom, the entrance to the bathroom was on the back of the stage.
Excuse me?
If anybody needed to go to the bathroom, they had to get on stage and walk to the back.
Moonshine Cafe.
Was it the Moonshine Cafe, Tim?
Yeah.
No. The Moonshine Cafe is Danny's answer. She went to the Moonshine Cafe, and there were 85 teddy bears in the women's washroom.
Oh shit,
only
that's fucking creepy.
That's weird as shit.
So creepy.
But only 5 of them had cameras.
Yeah, only 5 of them had cameras. Only the women's bathroom, I'm assuming, because if it was in the dude's bathroom, they would be very wet. You can only put teddy bears in a bathroom where people don't stand to pee.
That's if you run out of toilet paper, though.
Women's bathrooms are pretty gross, apparently.
Oh, women's bathrooms are the worst. I used to run a restaurant, and the guy's bathroom was like, there was some water everywhere every once in a while, but the girls' bathroom was a fucking nightmare. It's like they've realized that if guys aren't allowed in there, we don't have to care anymore. The most unflushed toilets, the most blood on the walls, the most insane stuff. The stuff I had to clean up in a woman's bathroom blows my mind. They're so clean and neat when they're at my house and their house, but when you go where men aren't allowed, they're fucking animals.
Yeah, Rebecca Reeds used to have a joke about that it was just it's like a fucking wild kingdom. It's just a nightmare when you're trying to go to the bathroom, and especially if it's like a bar, like a nightclub bar, because they just piss on the seats and it's just fucking shit piled on.
Like they piss on the seats because they're like, well, I don't want to sit on the seats because it's dirty, so I hover. And it's like, it's only dirty because all of you fucking hover.
Don't hover. Don't. Why are you hovering? Sit down.
Sit your ass down.
Disgusting.
I'm learning lots.
The hover is the dumbest move. So stupid.
But yeah, Danny, that was the craziest. The bathroom was a perfectly okay bathroom, but the fact that while I was doing stuff... by the way, Brendan is 100% muted right now. But... yes, Brendan is muted for sure.
I did hit the mute button, but I'm back.
Hey, welcome back. But yeah, the fact that people during our sets would have to like walk on stage and go to the back. Luckily, that's fun for me. I like it when weird things happen because then I can talk about that instead of my fucking lame ass jokes I tell every night.
Yeah. And
so Danielle in the chat, I like the story about the crowd having to climb onto the stage and pass you to use the bathroom. I had that in America, and I thought they were rushing the stage. They came so fast and hard, and I was just after that sort of joke. You're like, I'm not sure, and I was just like, oh shit, and I like put the mic in, and I did this, and then they just went zip, and I'm like, what the fuck? And they're like, oh, the bathroom's over there, and I'm like, why? And I lost it.
Why?
Like,
that'll take you off.
You just do that to scare us. Like you're paying to hear jokes told to you, and now you're doing jokes to us. That's not cool, guys. That is not cool. This is like a bad escape room.
I feel like you just had a minor stroke.
Oh,
I think you.
Oh God, it was awful.
You've seen Brennan's act. He would have he has a stroke almost nightly.
Oh, I've seen it many times. I've lived it.
Yeah.
Lived the act. Well, Logan, what's your weirdest bathroom?
I don't know. It was probably something similar to that. I don't know. I can't remember offhand an exact weird bathroom story. It's usually fine. One of the worst. So like a couple times, I've missed time going to the bathroom and having to go back on stage. Oh. Those are the worst. Where you think like, oh, I can do this real quick, and then you run and the other person's getting off stage, so you get up on stage and you're out of breath. You literally run on stage.
Then you have to explain you were taking a big poop.
Oh yeah, that's the number one thing. You're like, don't worry about it, guys. I'm not sweating. I just took a big poop.
Yeah. Classic recovery.
Logan had a Bobby Bonilla contract with his pal.
Real Bobby. take a Bobby Vanilla.
Bobby Vanilla contract.
Bobby Vanilla.
A Bobby Vanilla is when you think you're going to take you're going to take a 5, but it turns into a 25 and over 25 years.
No,
Oh,
you
God, yeah.
think it's supposed
Bobby
to be a
Vanilla,
5.
the guy who got caught lip syncing?
You're such an idiot.
I'm not sweating. I'm just finished eating out my wife. Botanic is fucking crushing it right now.
What?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That's not funny. That's weird.
that's fucking funny. I don't give a fuck.
In quotes.
My wife.
What?
Who is it quoting? Who is this a quote?
Who said that?
As we can all remember.
Definitely context, but I love that.
As Socrates
I'm not
once
sweating.
said.
That was the first female Prime Minister of Canada, Kim Campbell, saying, not sweating,
Sweat.
just... No, that's not a good quote for her.
Out my wife.
My wife.
That's...
Wait, oh,
No,
my wife?
Sorry, I
My
apologize.
wife.
Oh, that's not for her.
That's hilarious.
Anyway, I can't run for office anymore, so fuck it.
Oh, Danny has definitely nailed this. We're getting this wrong. This is a direct quote from Socrates.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I believe it's
Oh.
pronounced Socrates.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
That's true.
Socrates.
No, Socrates. Obviously, it's Socrates from the absolute authority of things. Bill and Ted. And
Oh, man.
every conversation above ground floor. Botanic, you are the king of the fucking world. Say, hey guys, I'm not sweating. I just finished eating out my wife.
Damn.
By the way, we are sponsored by Cinnamon Toast Crunch Churros.
Oh, the
Oh my
churros.
god, we're pushing those hard tonight.
Hey, also, remember when this bottle had liquor in it?
I know. It's really hanging out with you alcoholics.
It's not... Okay, first of all, I just love hanging out with you guys every week.
Hello?
Are we at the point of the bottle where you tell us you love us?
I just want you guys need to know something right now. Okay.
Guys, I just want to tell you, please, you need to know.
And he's out.
He's out, folks. We got him.
So double think.
What? I just party.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch Churros are the brand new cereal taking your grocery aisle by storm. Definitely get your Mexican dessert cereal today.
Also, Tim, I'm very upset that you bought those and we didn't review them together.
I miss doing our review show, Logan. We have to do it again.
Seems like a very American breakfast.
Right.
And other questions.
Cinnamon toast churros?
Yeah.
Why isn't Chipotle's and Aristotle pronounced the same?
Huh?
Wait,
Chipotle and Aristotle.
why is Chipotle and Aristotle?
Aristotle.
Well, I'm going to guess because one's like Spanish. The other
Okay,
one's like
I'm
Greek.
sorry, Suited Monkey. What is Chipotle and Aristotle were pronounced the same?
I'm sorry.
Hey, good thought.
No, it's a good question. It could be it could be Chipotle and Aristotle, or Chipotle and Aristotle.
Oh, I like Aristotle.
I like Aristotle as well. Aristotle would also.
Aristotle.
Like
Also,
Dean and Scene?
Yeah,
we
Dean
talk
and
This is my twins. Their name is Dean and Scene.
Scene. What's your name? It's Sean. No, it's not, motherfucker. It's spelled
It's Sean and
S-E-N,
Dean
it's
because my parents are stupid.
Scene and Dean.
Let's go around the horn. Danny asked a very, very good question.
What is it?
You had way more gin than you should have. What is the cereal you eat dry?
He laughed at it.
First of all,
First
I
of all.
don't eat anything dry.
Right.
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
why.
I get my sister off the chat.
Oh God. Play that in next week's reel.
Eat his wife's foot before he eats cereal. Can't eat it dry.
I would like to, first of all, I would like to thank the people who have stuck around, and second of all, I would like to question why there are still 15 people watching this show.
Yeah. You've really entered the hellscape here.
I feel like they all need a prize. Can we send them things?
I'd love to.
Do we have any Codenames balloons?
Cinnamon toast churros is what we're gonna say.
Yeah.
Guys, can we
Like
can we
those
stop
mini
for a second?
boxes where you cut the middle and then flap it
Yeah.
open. But
Oh, like you're ripping open a carcass. Like you're.
Can we stop for a second?
Oh, Tim, you could
What's
brand
up?
yourself me Cinnamon Toast Churros.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch Churros. Cinnamon Toast.
It's like
Come join the
Cinnamon.
Toast Crunch Churros.
Tenement.
Cinnamon Toast Churros.
Can we stop for a second? Can we talk about how how Jason and I cheated the first game?
Did you really? Like,
There
I
it
didn't-
Confess!
There it is.
Yeah, we were just trying to fuck with you guys, and he wanted me to do.
Is that why you
he
picked
wanted-
Australia?
So wait, he wanted me to do all 8, but I thought it was funnier. I took creative license, and I thought it was funnier to pretend, and then when you guys thought I was going to get it, to hit the wrong one on purpose and just end the game.
Okay.
Yeah, we know.
So
We know.
I don't know if the people in the chat know this because we finished that game too quick.
Brendan's so fired up.
Listen, after even 4 guesses, we're like, yes.
Yes, of course.
The
Yeah,
first
We
game,
know how you guess. We just don't know why you guess.
You know what? That's the component that was missing. I think if you talked through like a reasoning, it might have been a little bit better, you know?
Yeah, but there was no reasoning. Esoteric didn't match up with that. I just had to try to do my best.
so for the people who don't know, the first clue given in the first game was esoteric 8,
Yeah.
and Logan went 7 for 8. And by the third one, I was screaming bloody murder.
Yeah. But it almost seemed plausible.
Yeah.
After 3, though, after 3, you're like, okay, lucky guesses first round. But you're like, no. After you got 4, no, you're cheating.
Yeah. And-
Absolutely.
But what fucking drove
obviously.
me fucking nuts is that everybody on the whole fucking street, like all 4 of you, even Brendan, my teammate, we went on for like through the half of the next game pretending like no cheating had happened. Like
It was great.
it was a normal thing that just happened. And
Yeah.
I felt like a crazy person. I'm like, am I the only person who's noticed this?
You understand how great that is?
I do. Oh, now that we're in the after show, I can say that 3/4 of my outrage was feigned because I believe that was brilliant. As an entertainment point, I think it was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, you got to commit to the bit.
100%. The 25% of me that was angry was I thought you would do the bit again, and it wouldn't have been funny a second time.
I kind of wanted to. I thought it would, like, I was thinking, but I was like, I don't want to screenshot it to him. It'll be fine. We should have waited to a speed round and just done it.
Yeah, that would have been the destroyer right there.
Just do it the last one.
Oh,
The clue is screenshot 8.
Screenshot 8. Oh, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram,
yeah. Botanic, again,
email?
this is something that's super important to let people know in the after show. We do an entertainment comedy show more than we do a game show. However, usually the first couple of games until there is a real winner of the show, we play pretty seriously. We are a little loose on the rules where because it's more fun for you guys to watch, but we do legitimately play the 2 out of 3 legitimately. So if you want to see a real game show, come in at 8:30.
Yeah.
Then after that, the whole point is to entertain you guys. Like we don't give a shit other than that.
Yeah.
Yes, Together 6, we were definitely pretty loose on the rules.
When does the comedy show start?
Oh my soul! That hurt.
Boom!
Okay, you know what, Molotov? Why don't you type your name there? Why don't you type your full name?
I'm sorry, sir.
Type your full name.
Shut your
I'm gonna break you. I'm gonna break you.
Oh no, there's a sharpshooter coming for you.
He just threw a Mazel Tov into Brennan's soul. And,
That's so good.
So good.
No,
I'm setting this on fire.
Got it wrong.
That was so good.
That was great. Love it.
Before the rest of you log off, because a lot of people have logged off, but the people who came in with Danny, thanks a lot for coming by and hanging out with us, because we had an absolute blast with you guys, and I will see you guys every time Danny streams, because she's my background music and an amazingly sweet and amazing person that I will continue to support forever. You should too. So I'll see you guys on Danny's streams, and thanks for popping by.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like 11 o'clock. I should probably shut it down before I turn into a pumpkin.
Me too.
You already look like one.
It's true. Hold on, let me see if I can.
He's not underground, Brendan.
Put a candle in your mouth.
Oh, Botanic wants to know about the after show. Here's the thing. Evan is running the show. So when Evan decides it's bedtime, that's when the show is over.
The after show is when Tim shows you his penis.
No, Tim never shows his penis ever. It's weird.
Tim will show his penis.
It
looks like a hockey puck.
Wow. Yeah, so it's
My
like 8
after
inches,
show happened
like
a long
wide,
time
like around. And only a couple inches long, like a hockey puck. But I'm not
Like
circumcised.
Werther's original.
Like a giant Werther's original. Why are you stepping on my punchlines, you son of a bitch?
Because I know your bit.
You're fucking right. You've seen my bit.
You know Tim's bit. That's right, Logan.
He knows all the bits.
know Tim's bit.
I do. By sight and
Bit
feel.
being penis.
To be fair, I do show it off in hotel rooms. Nobody's in the hotel room, but any hotel room with mirrors, that's true. Oh, Brendan and I often share hotel rooms, which is kind of which is funny.
Very economical.
Brendan, how many times have you seen Tim's penis?
17.
That's pretty specific.
And you log them in your penis journal.
I have a journal.
Yeah.
How has it changed?
Danny, I'm amazed that you're still here at 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
Thanks for
I
hanging
think
out.
it's also grown. It's also grown as a person.
Mazel tov, yes, the tripod I showed to Brendan.
What is that?
It's fun. Because I have to keep one leg hemmed longer than the other to keep my tip from showing. Yeah.
Okay.
Does it go both ways though? No, Brendan refuses to show me his vagina. It's fucking weird.
I ain't rate nobody's bits. Okay, Butnick.
Show us your bits. Rate your bits.
I'm gonna rate your bits.
Yeah.
Rate your bits.
If anybody cares, these are better than they have any right to be. The end.
The end.
We
Bragging
get it. You like cereal.
Yes, Tim Leica the cereal.
No, I hate cereal. That's the
It would
thing.
be nice if at 11 o'clock I could eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch a lot.
It seems
You know-
like he got so high on edibles, and he's like, it'd be delicious, these churros. These are good.
But I want like 1,000 churros. I want 1,000 dry
He thinks himself
churros.
That he's getting a cut.
And he's like, hey, you know that surprise that I bought for my daughters and I haven't given them to them yet? I'm just gonna, how about eating them all? I'm gonna eat them all.
Manja.
Luckily, I'm an adult with money who remembers the store he bought them at. So we're
Yeah.
good. We're fine.
A human adult with money.
Logan doesn't understand that concept yet.
I don't get what it is. What's money? I thought
Well,
it was normal stuff. You just throw it around. You go, it's raining
An
money.
adult with money. Looks like someone doesn't have parents to call.
Brendan.
Wait, just for fun, Mom, are you still watching at 11:10 p.m.? Are you still on here?
If so, please go to the
And
grocery
let's
store.
find
And
that out. Let's go to bed.
Yeah.
all right. Good night, guys.
Nope.
All right, peace.
All Okay,
Are we not-
everybody in the chat, and especially Danny. Danny, thank you for
Yeah.
friends.
Especially Brendan's sister. You're welcome. Thanks. Bye.
No, she's
Bye,
the worst.
Alexandra.
Don't praise her. It
Yeah,
helps.
do it. Do
No,
it.
it helps her grow as a
I'll-
person.
I
brought a-
would actually
brought a kid
will just
who ruined the
replace.
show.
Guys,
I'll
we went
miss-
from 9 viewers to
replace him
15.
eventually.
We went
So-
from 9 viewers to 15 viewers. Like, there's more people here now.
Yeah.
So while we're here, Tag Amusements just showed up. He might have been watching the whole time, but
No.
Paul Ash is Tag Amusements. He does a show on Twitch tomorrow called BattleCom that Brendan and I often participate in. And you should definitely check him out. It's also at 8:30 on Fridays. BattleCom, check that out. And please, you guys were mega fun. Please come back on next Thursday and hang out with me and my best friends, Logan Avery-Cooper, Brendan, and Evan. And
Don't forget to like and
Jason
subscribe.
Hatrick, who had to leave, but please come back. We do this every Thursday, and it is the best night of my week for me personally.
Hey,
And
Brendan.
next
you
week,
like
we're
it?
rating Jason's bits.
Yes!
Send us
Oh my
money.
God, my
Send
favorite
us
comment
money.
tonight.
Send us money. Like and subscribe and send us money.
Oh, Sean's asking, is it on Twitch? I believe Paul is now streaming it on Twitch. BattleCom can now be found on Twitch somewhere. Paul, if you want to jump into the chat and let people know where that is, because I don't know where it is. But BattleCom TV on Facebook has all of the stuff. And also, I feel like I don't need to say this because you guys are already doing this, but fucking follow Danny Allard, who is the best music streamer on the goddamn platform. So fucking sign up for that shit.
Wow.
Woo. All right, shut it down. We'll see y'all next time. And keep it something. I don't know. We don't have a
Book
tagline.
of peace.
Bye.
I love you. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, that's the end of the show.